we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area. And 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, and we're up here. I don't know if you're on the radio yet, but I got you on YouTube. So WyoToday, thank you. This is Kevin Gerber. And Travis Bomengen will be joining me soon as we get ready for the final regular season home game for the Lady Cats. Lady Cats hosting the Powell Panthers. Big game for them in the conference for the Lady Cats. Chance to win a big one. They had a tough game against the Lady Panthers earlier this year, I think, with a loss of 54-10. And we'll be right back. I'll take a minute and I'll be right back after this.
This broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Okay, and we're back here as we're getting ready to start off, and senior night, so we're celebrating senior night tonight. 3 seniors this evening, Ina King, Dazlynn Hunt, and Maggie Landen are seniors. Kadence Bowman, also a senior that started out with the team. Unfortunately, he got injured early in the season and not able to compete, but also want to recognize her as she's been a big part of the team over the years. Boys will be honored between the 2 games, between the girls and boys. So for this game, we will have a starting group. Sorry, we're a little messed up here as we were getting ready to get going for the game. But for the Lady Cats, we're going to have Maggie Landen, Dazlynn Hunt, Hannah Hill, Ina King, and Cameron Farrell starting for the Lady Cats. So JC Owsley will go out to give Maggie Landen her starting spot there. So good to see that. And we'll get to your starting lineups as well for the Powell Panthers. We are going to get going here for a little bit of, we'll do the Star Spangled Banner, and then we'll be back, do the starting lineup for the Lady Panthers, and we will be back right after this.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Wingard, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis. Stop in to Vickland Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vickland Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vickland Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
All right, and we are back here for some Lady Cat basketball senior night final, regular season home game. We are going to be hosting regionals, so they'll have some more home games as well, so that'll be exciting. But I did already tell you your Lady Cat starters for the Lady Panthers. You'll have number 1, Alexa Richardson, number 2, Wacy Harvey, number 10, Addie Thorington, number 21, Sage Kidd, and number 33, Caitlin Floyd will be their starters. And we'll also see Coale Erickson. She came off the bench when we were up in Powell, and I think she knocked down 5 threes in the game, in that game, and so had a big game there. So we'll see her as well. And then again for your Lady Cats, your seniors, Dazlynn Hunt, Maggie Landen, and Ina King will be leading the way for the Lady Cats as the starters, along with Hannah Hill and Cameron Farrell. So always like to see, our normal starter that is willing to give up their spot, to give it to a senior, and JC Owsley being that person today. Knowing JC and how she is, I'm sure she volunteered that as well, and that's always big. You always like seeing that also. So big start for Maggie Landen too, and always neat to see them get celebrated at the start of this season, or at the end of the season and the end of their kind of home career. But for them, again, they get to have that, the blessings of, getting to play regionals at home. I was lucky enough, Travis, to get to do that as a senior as well, and it's really cool. Yeah. So it's kind of funny. So our son Kanyon, being a senior, and he's getting to have his regionals at home his senior year. And
we haven't had him here in Thermopolis for a long time, because when we switched from 2 to 3A and back and forth, I don't know if we've had him since I've been here.
Yeah, it's been
25
a long time. Yeah, so it might have been my senior year was the last time we hosted. I don't know if that's the case, but it's close. So we're ready to set and tip off, and Ina King gets the tip, gets it right to Dazlynn. Everybody having to remember which way we're going.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was worried she was going the wrong way.
Yeah, and Dazlynn Hunt's going to get it and get fouled by Alexa Richardson. So a little senior night nerves for everybody. Luckily, Hannah Hill was there to kind of go, hey, go that way. And
well, she paused, and I'm like, why is she not just rolling?
Right. And first one for Dazlynn is up and good.
Lady Cats take an early lead, 1-0. Dazlynn's first free throw.
And second one here for Dazlynn Hunt is up and good. So they take an early 2-0 lead, Lady Cats do. And Richardson will bring it up for the Lady Panthers.
Lady Cats in a 2-3.
And she'll find Floyd down on the baseline. Floyd now back in the corner. Back up to Richardson. Cross court over to Harvey. And then back up to Floyd. Floyd's going to bring it around the horn here. Cross court up to the top to Kidd. And
good patience.
Harvey, yeah, they really do. Thorrington now has it. Officially has touched all 5 Lady Panthers here. And Thorrington working hard inside, but Ina King playing tough defense down there. Floyd with it now. Really just kind of looking for an opening here. Lady Cats playing good, hard defense here, though. Harvey with it now. Cross court over to Floyd. Floyd down to Richardson. Richardson tries to drive in, gets it knocked away, but Thorrington gets the ball, turnaround, jump shot up and good for Addie Thorrington. And it looks like Lady Panthers are going to put a press on. And they did this last time. They kind of teased and just said they were going to do a full court man-to-man, and then all of a sudden they'll switch and go to a full court press. Right. Yeah. And Maggie Landen tried to drive in and spin move, loses the ball. And Addie Thorrington picks it up, gets it to Richardson. Now over to Wacy Harvey. Back out to Richardson. She's going to step back 3. Shot is up short. Addie Thorrington there, though, gets the rebound. And then Farrell is going to pick up the foul on the rebound there.
2-2 is the score. 6:22 left in the first period.
They're going to say she was shooting on that foul, so that'll send Addie Thorrington to the line for Powell's first free throws in the game. First one is up and off the back of the rim, no good.
Well, and some of the keys we had missed because I was a little tardy was, you know, trying to really keep them off the glass. Thorrington, I'm not sure what her official height is. She's got to be 6'2", 6'3", right. And so just trying to keep her off the glass. They rebound well offensively, and she gets a lot of results from that.
Right, and right on cue, good box out there by Ina King, gets pushed in the back by Floyd, and that'll be their team's second. Lady Cats have the ball. Gets it to Hannah Hill. Hannah now will bring it up to the middle. Picks up her dribble, gives it to Cam Farrell now. And now Cam will get it over to the right-hand side, gets it over to Hannah Hill. Hannah Hill drives baseline. Pump fakes, gets it to Dazlynn Hunt, cutting across the middle. Now into Ina King in the middle of the key. Good head fake. Back out to Dazlynn. Dazlynn long 2, shot is up, no good. And Maggie gets in there, interrupts it, gets it, and then Ina King comes away with the rebound. Dazlynn Hunt now with it. And now over to Hannah Hill, drives that baseline again. Now to Dazlynn, tough pass there, and Harvey's gonna reach over, get a steal, pass it up ahead to Richardson. Richardson not able to catch it as she was kind of awkwardly looking over her shoulder. It was a tough angle to get it, and the ball goes out of bounds to Lady Cats. And now Maggie Landen with it, pass up to Ina King. Ina King over to Cam. Oh, had Dazlynn Hunt up. Oh, gets it to her. And good choice by Dazlynn. Been a tough shot in there. And Cam Farrell now back over to Dazlynn.
I think the outsize is about 4 inches per position or 6.
Yeah, that's no kidding. They are a big team. Maggie Landen now with it. Hand off to Dazlynn Hunt. Now over to Cam. Cam has to chase that one down as it just goes off her hand. She's going to try to drive in, kicks it out to Maggie Landen. Maggie Landen, head fake there, drives baseline. Kick over to Ina King. Ina chases it down, back out to Maggie. Maggie now up to the top to Cam. Oh, and then down and tried to get a cross court down into Hannah. Gets knocked away, but Dazlynn Hunt comes away with it. Good entry pass into Ina. Ina back out to Maggie. Both teams showing some patience here on their offensive side. And Dazlynn Hunt knocking down another shot.
Senior night for Dad.
That's
She's got
right.
4 points. Start out the game 4-2. Bobcats lead.
And Floyd with the ball now here. And tough pass from Thorrington to Richardson. Now back out to Harvey. Now Floyd thinks about the 3. Little stutter step there, but looks like they're going to let those ones go because I've seen the Lady Cats have a few of those as well.
I was going to say, it's been both ends.
Yep. Richardson now with it. Will pass it up to the top to Kidd. Now over to Harvey. Harvey now over to Thorrington. Thorrington's going to step into the 3. Her shot is up and good.
Deep
so
3 for the big guy.
That's right. Makes it 5-4. Only 2 people scoring in the game so far. We got a one-on-one game between Dazlynn Hunt and Thorrington. Dazlynn Hunt gets the ball knocked away. And let's see, we are going to get a timeout by Coach Weinberger. So we'll stay right here and let Travis kind of hit us up with some of the keys, the other keys to the game here. What else do you have
we'll
for
run
us?
through the keys. Number 1 I had was block out. Number 2 is going to be aggressive defense. And so far, the girls in that 2-3 zone are doing a nice job just covering high and low. Offensively, as tall as they are, we're still going to have to penetrate and then either do a pull-up jump shot or, that kick-out 3. And, we've talked about, moving the ball quickly. I was very impressed there, second possession there, that they were as patient as they were. And then bottom line is, against this team, we're going to have to make our shots. They make 43% of their two-point shots. We only make 29%. They're making 29% of their threes. We're only making 21. So at the end of the day, that's going to be the big differential. And, our last 2 scores playing them, the first time we played them, it was 74-43, and the last time it was 54-10. Right. So
Cam Farrell gets it in. J.C. Owsley into the game for the first time. Cam Farrell has a few numbers here. She's going to drive in, shoots it or passes it. We'll say a pass. Over to Ina. Ina jumps up. Good shot there. Ina's going to run down the offensive board, tip it to Hannah Hill. And now Dazlynn Hunt has it in the corner. Back into Ina. Ina going to turn. Oh,
travel. Would have been a great move if that was legal.
Yeah, it sure was. But kind of got footwork messed up and traveled into it. So Lady Cats still just down by 1 here, 5-4. As Harvey brings it up for the Lady Panthers. Over to Floy in the corner. Back up to Harvey. Now into the game, that is Erickson, who, again, you just have to know where she's at on the floor at all times because she can shoot it. Too high of a pass for Floy. It goes out of bounds to the Lady Cats. And Cam Farrell gets it into Hannah Hill. And Hannah's going to bring it up the sidelines here. Oh, man, tough pass, but a crossover to Cam Farrell over the top of Floy. Oh, she's going to stop, have a 3. Shot is up, no good, and rebound comes down to Erickson. Erickson now going to bring it up the far side. Drive into the middle of the lane. She's going to drive right in. Shot is up, no good. Cam Farrell comes down with the rebound. So neither team shooting it really well. Plays definitely into the favor of the Lady Cats. Dazlynn Hunt now with it to Hannah Hill. Hannah Hill's going to step into the 3. 3 is up and no good, but Ina King gets a good rebound. Shot is up, and then just too strong on the offensive glass and no good. Coy Erickson comes down with the rebound. And they're going to have to step out on her for sure. And Harvey now with the long 3. Shot is up, no good, too hard. Dazlynn Hunt comes down with it. Ooh, Dazlynn Hunt, yeah, she did.
She
the old double pivot. Yeah. And gets it to Cam Farrell now. Cam cross court to JC. JC's going to be left open. She's going to have a 3. Oh, shot the ball really well Thursday night against Lander. Now to Dazlynn. Dazlynn, I thought she was going to step into the 3 as well. Into JC. JC drives in, a little jump shot there. Up and good
shot
for JC.
6-5, 2:12 left in the first period. Lady Cats with 1-point lead.
Right, and their defense again has really stepped up and is playing so good. And Thornton's going to step in, shoot another 3. 3 is up, no good. Ina King, tips it, gets it into Wasey Harvey, and then rebound comes down to J.C. Owsley. So
a little bit of contact.
Yeah, there was. Now to Hannah Hill. Hannah Hill's going to step in, and they are going to call that a 3. I wasn't sure if she was on the line, but she knocks down another one.
9-5, Lady Cats lead. Minute 44 left in the first period.
Right, entry pass into Thornton, cross, and J.C. Owsley knocks it away. Ina King comes away with it, gets it to Dazlynn over the top to J.C. Now J.C. full court up to Cam Farrell.
2-on-1.
And Cam's going to drive in, and we're going to get an offensive foul against Cam. And that'll be her second, team second.
9-5, still the score. 1:28 left in the first period.
And yeah, sure would have liked to just seen a little, either a pass off there or a little 8-foot jumper better than trying to drive in. And Harvey brings it up. She'll pass it over to Ivy, who came into the game for the first time here. Thornton, another pull-up jumper. Shot is up, no good. Ivy's able to save it to Erickson. And Ivy Ajee, back into first into the game, steps back and knocks one down.
Lady Cats still up by 1. We got numbers.
Dazlynn Hunt over to Hannah Hill. Hannah, way to keep it up high. Shot is up, no good, but Ina King, I thought was going to come away with it.
Now they got numbers.
Ivy G, and then looks like going to get a foul on the floor on J.C. Owsley. That'll be her first, team's third.
Good call. Lady Cats still with the 1-point lead. 44 seconds left in the first period.
Maggie, Landen, and Austin Slagle. Austin in for the first time today. Will come in for Cam and Ina, both playing some good minutes. And Maggie with another 3 up and then over the back, or I apologize, that was Harvey. Shot is up over the back of the backboard, so out of bounds on the Lady Panthers. And now Maggie Landen gonna bring it all the way up the sidelines, and oh, she must have stepped or dribbled out of bounds on the sidelines there, and so it'll go turnover there, Lady Cats. And Chloe Owsley gonna come in for the first time for Lady Cats. She'll come in for Maggie. And then we have Lauren Bennett into the game for Lady Panthers along with Richardson. Richardson now with the ball. She'll bring it up for Lady Panthers. Now over to Erickson. Erickson passes it over to Bennett. Bennett now to Richardson up the top of the key. Now over to Erickson. And through the hands of Thornton, and Chloe Owsley comes away with it. 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Dazlynn Hunt has the ball. She'll pass it over to JC. JC has an open 3. Shot is up. Oh, man, in and out. No good. And IVG comes down with it. Passes over to Richardson. And 12 seconds left here in this opening quarter. Erickson with it now. Pass it to Ivy. And Ivy drives in, pass it to Richardson in the short corner. Richardson shot is up, no good. Good rebound by Austin Slagle. She comes down with it strong. And pass over the top to Hannah Hill.
It's like, I can't look at the clock, but I know it's running out.
Yeah, and it was good for her not to force anything out of there. Bad turnover at the end. So Lady Cats at the end of 1 lead this one 9-8. So with that, we'll take our first break and get a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back after this.
Hot Springs Health offers complete imaging services from digital mammography, nuclear medicine, ultrasound, CT, and digital x-rays. Hot Springs Health has family practice clinics in Thermopolis, Warland, Riverton, and Shoshone. All clinics offer full-spectrum family medicine and OB care from prenatal to postpartum from our skilled providers. For more information or to schedule an appointment with one of our clinics, please call 307-864-5534.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and we're back after the end of 1. Lady Cats leading in this one 9-8. So good showing here for the Lady Cats on a senior night final home regular season game here in Thermopolis. But again, we'll be hosting the regional tournament. And so get us have some more games here on the gym. And Coy Erickson, pump fake, drives in. Shot is up, no good. Good rebound by Dazlynn Hunt. Pass over to JC Owsley. JC had numbers for a second, but good transition defense by the Powell Panthers. JC Owsley drives in, though. Shot is up, no good, and she will be fouled on the arm by Lauren Bennett, I believe. Yeah, that'll be her first. So it'll be team's first of this quarter. We'll send JC to the line. And first one for JC is up and good. Gives them a 2-point 10-8 lead just 20 seconds into the second quarter. And JC's second shot is up and good as well. So 100% from the free throw line of the Lady Cats.
Lady Cats with a 3-point lead now.
Yeah.
11-8.
Erickson now with it to Thornton. Thornton over to Lacey Harvey. Tried to force it down inside, and again, Austin Slagle keeping up her good inside defense there. She knocks it away, knocks that out of bounds. Does stay with the Lady Panthers. Coy Erickson set to take it out. And good defense there again. Richardson now with it, trying to get it out to Thornton. And Erickson drives in, shot is up and good as she gets an and one. Yeah, it was. So she'll have an opportunity to tie the ball game. That foul's going to go against Hannah Hill. That'll be her first, team's first of the quarter. And Coy Erickson's free throw is good, ties up the ball game at 11 apiece. Lady Cats have done a good job against the pressure here. And gonna get a 5-second call. It was kind of like every time Hannah made a move, it was right when JC would look away, and then right when and then right when JC would look back, Hannah would be guarded and just not able to get the ball in. Richardson now with the ball. Pass it across over to Ivy G. Now to Thornton. Thornton into Richardson in the middle of the key. She's going to drive in. Shot is up. No good. Oh, they're going to call a foul.
Whoa. It's two quick ones on JC.
Yeah, it'll be her second, team second.
Scores tied 11-11 with 7:04 left in the first half.
And that'll send Richardson to the line to the first time, where these will be her first free throws. First one is up and no good. So far they're just 1 of 4 from the free throw line. All tied up at 11. Lady Cats hanging in this one. Second one is up and no good. Good box out by Austin Slagle. She brings it down. Oh. We saw the same thing. Dazlynn Hunt now with it. Jump bounce pass to JC, now cross court over to Chloe. Chloe Owsley now with it up at the top of the key. Drive in towards her sister. Hand off to JC. JC now drives to right. Spin move into the middle of the key. Kick out to Dazlynn. Dazlynn head fake. Little runner through the middle of the lane. Up and no good. And Thornton comes down with it. And she'll cut through the pressure there and try to bring it up full court. Gets it up to Wacy Harvey. Now it's Coy Erickson. Coy Erickson step back three is up and no good. And Harvey runs down the rebound. Chloe Owsley did her best to try to knock it away. Richardson now with a deep three. Shot is up, no good. And good rebound by JC Owsley. And as she's falling away, gets it to Dazlynn. I think Dazlynn showed her senior prowess there as she was like, let's calm this one down a little bit. Oh, and then we're going to get a carry call on JC Owsley, which she's gotten that off and on throughout the year. Unfortunately, sometimes refs pick up on it and then all of a sudden can't get away from it.
And as you and I both know, once they see it, now they're going to watch for it, so she'll have to be careful.
Yep, she will. Harvey now with the ball. She'll get it over to Floyd in the corner. Floyd not really looking for that outside shot. She'll get it to Thornton in the short corner. Now up to the high post is Kidd. Shot is up, no good. She misses it, tries to save it, and it'll go out of bounds. So Lady Cats still hanging in, 5:56. Now Lady Cats just need to take care of the ball. That's the biggest thing here in a game like this and looks like we're going to have a little bit of a different look, three-quarter court pressure here as the Lady Panthers change up their press. Pass up to Chloe. Good patience by the Lady Cats. Just going to have to get rid of that a little bit quicker before the trap comes. Yeah, see where it's coming from, and that's usually where you need to throw it to, is wherever that trap's coming from. JC Owsley now with it has that trap coming.
Extended trap.
Yeah, they are. And gets it to Dazlynn. Good pass to Austin. Austin up and almost had an and one opportunity. Shot is no good, but she will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Austin rolled, caught the pass. The ball went all the way around the rim. I was hoping it was going to go around and down, but it went around and out.
And first one for Austin is up and good. Good
Lady
shot.
Cats with a 1-point lead, 12-11, 5:36 left in the first half.
And second one here for Austin Slagle is up and good.
Rolls around. Lady Cats with a 2-point lead.
And Coy Erickson going to step into that three again. Shot is up, no good. Good rebound by Hannah Hill. And she gets it knocked away by Coy Erickson. Let's see if we get a jump ball. Looks like we will. That'll go to Lady Cats though. So Lady Cats cause a turnover here. 13-11. We're going to get a quick timeout. We will do the same. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors right after this.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area and 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here after the timeout. 5:24 left here in this second quarter. Lady Cats leading 13-11 and have the ball. Defense really proving to be the best here, and they've handled the pressure really well. Good backdoor cut there by Dazlynn Hunt. And she drives in, handoff to Hannah Hill. Hannah Hill drives up to top of the key. Good spin move there by her. Kick out to Dazlynn. Now cross court, tries to find JC, gets knocked out of bounds by Harvey. So Bobcat or Lady Cats doing exactly what you were wanting them to do with the dribble penetration there and then kicking it out. Powell's just kind of got their hands on a few of those passes that would have probably been led to open shots. JC Owsley now
skip past against a tall team is going to be a little bit
tough,
risky.
Yeah, yep. And Chloe Owsley now with it, and they're going to call travel on her there. Got knocked out of her hands, and I really felt like her back foot stayed put, but travel anyways. And now Harvey will have the ball. Pass over to Coy Erickson. Top of the key to Kidd. Kidd drives in. Shot is, it looked like it was blocked, but they're going to call a foul. They're going to call that one on Chloe. That'll be her first, team's third. And that will send Kidd to the line. Lady Cats have shot the free throw definitely better here. First one is up and no good for Kidd.
Well, statistically, they do shoot free throws better. We're at 49, they're at 46, so that's the only shooting margin we have the advantage.
Well, and they're just 1 of 6 from the line right now.
Score's still 13-11, 4:53 left in the first half.
And second one for Kidd is up and no good. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, and they will say that was off of Floyd. There must be something when they go to the reffing school of that call, because I always feel like it's the other way around. They go in for the rebound and the ball gets knocked away, but Dazlynn Hunt now with it. She'll hand off to JC Owsley. Now to Hannah Hill, over to Chloe. Chloe now kick out to Hannah Hill. Good head fake there. Now to JC. JC steps back for the 3-3 is up. No good, and looks like it's going to go off of. Oh, they're going to say that went off of the Lady Panthers, so it'll stay with the Lady Cats.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I think since Dazlynn was close and didn't go for it, he must have thought that the foul.
Yeah, and I thought it got tipped, but I think it was a Lady Cat that tipped it, and they maybe thought it was a Panther. So Hannah Hill now with it. Hand off to Chloe Owsley. Now to JC Owsley. And now gets the call in from Coach Weinberger. She'll dribble up the far side, hand off to Chloe. Looking for a screen and roll, and gets it to JC. And cross court over to Dazlynn Hunt. Dazlynn Hunt's going to drive into the middle of the key. Ooh, tough shot there, a little floater, but she gets pushed while in the air. She's going to be shooting 2, and that will go against Coy Erickson. That'll be her first, team second.
Dazlynn's 2 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. She's already got, what, 6 points, Kev?
She has 4 points.
4 points. Okay, we'll make it 6 here.
And first one is up and good for Dazlynn Hunt.
Lady Cats 14, Powell Panthers 11.
And this is where these types of games just keep playing into the Lady Cats' favors, because Lady Panthers are going to start getting frustrated, and Lady Cats just
getting frustrated as Erickson came off the floor. She slapped a pretty hard hand. Just you could see the frustration on her face.
Second one was no good for Dazlynn. Floyd comes down with it. That was just the first missed free throws. Lady Cats are 7-8 from the free throw line. And pass over to Hernandez into the game for the first time. Over to Richardson now in the corner. Richardson pull-up jumpers up, no good. Hernandez comes down with a rebound, and then Dazlynn gets her hands on it, knocks it out of bounds. We'll stay with the Lady Panthers. Maggie Landen will come in for Hannah Hill, give her a breather. Ina King also had checked in, and Cam Farrell for the Lady Cats. Harvey now with it. And kick over to Richardson. Richardson to Hernandez. Now to Harvey. Harvey back to Hernandez. And now Harvey really not looking for a shot because they're leaving her open, but Richardson does take the three. Shot is up, no good. And Ina King goes up high for the rebound. Tries to get over to JC Owsley, and then Floyd knocks it out of bounds, so Lady Cats will come away with the ball.
14-11, 3:13 left in the first half. Lady Cats still with a 3-point lead.
Right. JC Owsley now with it. She'll get it back to Cam Farrell. Cam Farrell has a middle wide open. She'll get all the way across the timeline there. Good backdoor cut there by Maggie Landen, but it would have been a hard pass for Cam. Gets it to Ina now, over to Dazlynn. Ina back in the middle of the key. She cross court to Maggie. Maggie's going to try to drive in. Little tough shot there, up and in for
kind of a floater across the middle of the key, sideways shot.
Gives Lady Cats a 5-point lead now, 16-11 with 2:45 left here in this first half. Richardson now with the ball. Gets it over to Hernandez. Hernandez drives in, elbow jump shot is up, no good. Dazlynn Hunt, and looks like we get a jump ball between her and Harvey.
Their ball.
Yeah, it will stay here for our Lady Panthers. And Harvey will have it. Have to watch for an elevator screen here. And now they get it out to Kidd. Like a broken play there. They didn't know what they were doing. Hernandez now with it. She'll kick it over to Harvey. Harvey into Floyd. Back up to Harvey. Now over to Richardson. Richardson back to Harvey. Lady Cats again doing a good job of staying patient defensively as well. Hernandez head fake jump shot up, no good, but another offensive board for Kidd. Shot is up, and then she's going to be fouled. And we'll see who that foul's on. They're going to call that one against Ina King, so it'll be her first, team's fourth, and that'll send Kidd to the line where she is 0-2 from the line so far for the evening.
16-11, Lady Cats with a 5-point lead, 2:04 left in the first half.
First one for Kidd is up and good. So one of three from the line for her. 4-point lead now for Lady Cats. And second one for Kidd is up and good as well.
16-13, 2:04 left.
And Thornton checks in for Kidd. Lady Cat's gonna run their press breaker here. Gets it over to Maggie Landen. Maggie now, kind of the death dribble there, the one dribble, gets it to Ina King, and then we're gonna get a quick timeout by Weinberger. We will take a break as well. We'll be right back after this.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
All right, and we're back here after a quick timeout by the Lady Cats as they get reset up in their press breaker. Hannah Hill checked in for Maggie Landen, and Cam Farrell will have it on the near side here in front of her bench. And Lady Cats, need somebody to move here. Gets it into JC Owsley. JC now will bring it up the near side here, has Floyd on her. Floyd's kind of just been attached to her hip most of this game. And JC will drive baseline. Spin move. Good move up and under. Shot is up and good.
Oh,
good
nice
patience
job.
there too.
Yeah, very, very good patience. 18-13. Minute 30 left in the first half.
And now Hernandez in the game, gets it up to Thornton up the top of the key, head fake there. She kicks it over to Floyd. Floyd drives baseline, good defense by Lady Cats there. Both JC and Ina King all over that one. Richardson now with it on the near side. Cross court to Floyd, down on the block, good defense by Lady Cats, but I think Ina King got her hands on the ball right as she was getting ready to go up. And that will go against Ina.
So
be
that's
her
our
second, team's fifth.
Fifth foul, so they'll be shooting. They have 1:18 left in the half. First shot is up and no good. Score remains 18-13 Lady Cats.
So just 3 of 10 so far. Second one is up and no good. So 3 of 11 for Lady Panthers is kind of being the difference in the game, has been the free throw shooting. Ina King with it now, needing somebody to come and help get it. Oh, and then tough pass gets it to Richardson, and then gets it into Thorrington. Thorrington makes the basket, and that's going to be another foul, I believe, on Ina King. That'll be her third, and sends Thorrington to the line. So after a good rebound there by Ina, she then kind of got stuck and needed some guard help there to come over and get it, but they were covered it all up.
Sometimes if they're that tight,
yeah,
you either have to give them a little more spacing or run up and just take the ball.
Right, and shot was up and good for Thorrington, which made it 15. And Dazlynn, Hannah Hill with a 3, shot is up, no good, under a minute left. Cam Farrell almost coming away with it. Thorrington now with it, long pass up ahead, tries to get it to Floyd, she does catch it. And now Dazlynn Hunt sees the pass, they try to get it to Richardson, and Dazlynn's gonna have an open layup, shot is up and good.
Lady Cats, 20-15, 35 seconds left in the half.
And now Harvey has the ball for Lady Panthers to Floyd. Floyd now with it at the top of the key, gets over Richardson. Richardson thinks about the 3, pass to Hernandez in the corner, now back up to the top to Floyd. And back to Hernandez. Hernandez dribbles up to the top, pass to Harvey. Harvey dribbles to the left, gives it to Richardson. Under 10 seconds left, 6, now 5. And Harvey now with it. Dazlynn Hunt playing good defense. She tries to drive in. She loses the ball by Hannah Hill. And at the end of the half, Lady Cats lead by 5, 20-15. And what a great first half for the Lady Cats over the top of the Lady Panthers. Really frustrating those Lady Panthers and what they are used to doing. And Lady Panthers maybe coming in with some confidence that of this was going to maybe be an easier game than they thought. So with that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the halftime show right after this.
Long hours, because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis. Stop in to Vickland Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vickland Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vickland Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Welcome to Hot Springs Health. Hot Springs Health offers complete imaging services from digital mammography, nuclear medicine, ultrasound, CT, and digital x-rays. Hot Springs Health has family practice clinics in Thermopolis, Worland, Riverton, and Shoshone. All clinics offer full-spectrum family medicine and OB care from prenatal to postpartum from our skilled providers. For more information or to schedule an appointment with one of our clinics, please call 307-864-5534.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area and 172-point inspections. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, and we're back here. I have just a few minutes before the end of halftime. Lady Cats with a 5-point lead. shocking. I think the Lady Panthers definitely have them not really knowing what to do. Looks like coach is a little bit up in arms on what they're doing. Definitely not knocking shots down like they normally do, and then struggling from the free throw line where they're just 3 of 12 from the free throw line. Lady Cats are 7 of 8 from the free throw line. So with that, we'll get into the stats. Alexa Richardson 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Ivy Ajee, she comes in off of the bench with 3 points. Coy Erickson with an and 1 for her 3 points. Addie Thorrington has 7 points, but is 0 of 3 from the free throw line. Sage Kidd 2 of 4 from the free throw line for her 2 points, and then Caitlin Floyd 0 for 2 from the free throw line for no points for her. So that gives the Lady Panthers 15. For your Lady Cats with 20 here, you have Dazlynn Hunt leading the way with 7 points, going 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Maggie Landen comes in with that neat little floater through the middle of the lane for her 2 points. JC Owsley going 2 of 2 from the free throw line and a couple buckets for 6. Hannah Hill keeping her streak alive with another 3 in a game for her 3 points. And then Austin Slagle going 2 of 2 from the free throw line for 2. So, yeah, Lady Cats with a 5-point lead. And as you're kind of looking at your keys there, Travis, how are you feeling like the Lady Cats are
They're doing a great job. We talked about blocking out, trying to keep Thorrington off the glass, and other than, I think, 2 offensive boards, they've done a great job. The aggressiveness on defense have been wonderful, and that 2-3 has been extremely effective against this team, especially since they're not hitting their shots. The girls offensively, we've talked about trying to penetrate, get some jump stops, jump shots, and we've seen quite a bit of that. And the ladies are making their shots. We haven't had a 3 or...
We have the one. Yep, Hannah hit 1, yep.
1-3, but we're not hitting the 3s, but everything else is rolling kind of our direction today. So, yeah, I think they're rolling right with what we kind of ordered up they needed to do.
Yeah, I mean, they're just doing a great job, and Lady Cats definitely taking every second of their halftime here and making sure they have everything going, because, man, what a huge upset this would be if Lady Cats could come away with a 3rd conference win in a row.
And Powell is undefeated in our conference, 12-6 on the year. So, yeah, it would be really big.
Yeah, Lady Cats really are playing their best basketball here at the end of the season, as we've seen. And JC Owsley quick to come in and comes in right away on the bench as she's tucking in the jersey. So Dazlynn Hunt with it will get it to Cam Farrell. And 2015 Lady Cats with the lead. So see what kind of adjustments we have here. Cam Farrell going to get kind of stuck, but Dazlynn Hunt gets the ball as Richardson tried to steal it away. Lady Panthers in man-to-man still. JC Owsley now will hand off to Dazlynn. Dazlynn over to Cam. Cam cross court over to JC. JC's going to have a little lane there. Shot is up, no good. Does get blocked by Thorrington. Comes down to Richardson. Richardson up ahead to Harvey. Harvey's going to drive in, up and good for Wacy Harvey.
Lady Panthers with the first score, close the lead to 3.
Right, and then they come back out with a press. But again, where the Lady Cats have struggled with that in the past, have really shown that they can handle the pressure now, and they've really grown in that this season. Well, I would say over the last 2 seasons, good turnaround jumper by JC Owsley's no good, but Austin Slagle comes down with the rebound, and Hannah Hill loses the ball, but as
Cam Farrell picked it up, and then she got a foul as she started driving in.
Picked up that foul, and that will go against Wacy Harvey. Will be her second, team's first. And Cam will pass it into JC, over to Hannah. Hannah into Dazlynn, and then a long three's up, no good. But Austin Slagle, another offensive board. Shot is up, no good. Richardson knocks it away, and then they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. So
Slagle had
she did.
awesome offensive board. Ripped it away, goes up, but just a little too strong up and over.
I think she felt Thorrington coming off from the weak side, and she thought, I need to get this up quick. Oh, and Hannah Hill with the long shot is up and no good. And, they're going to call a body
late
foul
whistle
there. Yeah, that's going to go against Austin Slagle. Be her first, team's first. They both kind of went up and met at the ball, but
2017 Lady Cats still with the 3-point lead, 6:46 left in the 3rd period.
And Wacy Harvey will bring the ball up for Lady Panthers. Lady Cats going to stay in that 2-3 over to Floyd. Floyd now get it to Richardson. Richardson, who usually won't pass up a 3, but didn't knock a few down, so Gets it to Sage Kidd in the middle of the lane, and Sage Kidd goes in and gets her first bucket of the game. Makes it 20-19.
That 5-point lead gone quickly. Lady Cats have had some good looks at the basket, just haven't had anything fallen.
Right. JC Alsey now with it. She's going to spin move, kick it out to Cam. Now to JC. And no one comes out and steps on her. She steps in. Oh, man. A little long on the three, but she gets her own rebound. Spin move, kick out to Cam. Cam's three is up and good as Cam Farrell knocks one down.
23-19, Lady Cats with a 4-point lead.
And Richardson will bring it up. Pass it over to Harvey. Now to Thorrington at the top of the key. She'll shoot the three as well, but passes up on it. Now to Harvey. And coach for the Lady Panthers maybe said, we're going to pass. Oh, never mind. Sage Kidd shot is up and no good. Up over the top of Dazlynn Hunt. Richardson comes down with it, gets the rebound up and good for Richardson.
Well, Lady Panthers are definitely hitting well from inside the paint, and that's kind of their normal game.
Right.
But hopefully Lady Cats can block out and kind of get some of those long boards.
And Kim Farrell will drive up the right-hand side. Gets it out to, JC tries to lead her there in the pass, just a little too much, goes out of bounds to Lady Panthers. Lady Cats with a 2-point lead here, 23-21. And Wacy Harvey now. We'll bring it up for the Lady Panthers over to Richardson. And really, Lady Cats kind of laying off there from the three-pointers as well. Oh, Floyd comes in and Austin Slagle swats it away, gets it to Dazlynn Hunt. Dazlynn Hunt brings it up the near side, catches JC Alsey on a backdoor cut. JC drives in and then gets it out to Cam Farrell. Cam Farrell step through, pull up, shot is up, no good, and Austin Slagle about comes away with it. Thorrington now has it. And Cam Farrell will get a steal as they try to pass it up to Floyd. We'll have numbers here. And kick out to Hannah Hill. Hannah Hill with the three up. Oh, just not enough on it. And Thorrington will get the rebound. So a little fast pace here for the last minute or so. And now Harvey's going to slow it up a little bit for the Lady Panthers. Kick over to Richardson. And now into Floyd in the middle of the key. Kick back out to Sage Kidd. And then tries to force it into Floyd. And Austin Slagle, again, just steps right around and steals it. And then she'll get it to Dazlynn Hunt. Oh, and then now to Cam.
Yeah, Dazlynn inadvertently picked up her dribble.
Yeah. And then Dazlynn Hunt now has it. She's going to have it could have been a push off there. Hannah Hill with a three. Shot is up and good as Hannah Hill knocks down another one.
26-21, Lady Cats with a 5-point lead.
And Hannah stepping into that three, really just right on target. And Richardson now with it to Thorrington. And now to Floyd. I mean, really, Lady Panthers just standing like it's almost like they're in shell shock, not knowing what to do. Now to Thorrington. Thorrington pull-up jumper, shot is up, no good. And JC Alsey comes away with it as she tries to save it. She's going to save it out of bounds.
She got bumped a little bit, but I was hopeful she could have held on to it a little bit or done that throwing off her legs.
Right. And then Chloe Alsey will come in for JC, give her a quick break. 26-21, Lady Cats lead here, 3:34 left in this third quarter. Coy Erickson will be set to check it in. She throws it to Thorrington, now back to Erickson. Now over to Harvey. Harvey over to Ajee. Now to Coy Erickson, definitely don't want to get her started, and she knocks one down.
Dazlynn even pointed out she's cutting baseline, and we got stuck behind the screen, couldn't get out there, so Dazlynn knew what was coming.
Right, 26-24, and she's going to have a lane. Oh, nice pass to Austin Slagle, and she's going to be fouled. Great pass by Dazlynn as she just drove in and just scooped it over right to her. Sage Kidd will pick up the foul. That'll just be her first, team second, and that'll send Austin Slagle to the line.
26-24, 3:13 left in the third period.
Dazlynn Hunt really playing a great all-around game.
Yeah, she has both ends of the floor.
Yep. And first one for Austin is up and no good. And Maggie Landen and Emery Hernandez will come in for Powell Panthers. Maggie Landen in for the Cats. She'll come in for Chloe. And Slagle's second one is up and good. So 3 of 4 from the free throw line for Austin.
27-24, Lady Cats still with a 3-point lead.
And Harvey now with it. Oh, back out to Coy Erickson. Coy Erickson, the shot is up, no good. Austin Slagle with another good rebound. Oh, bounce pass to Dazlynn. Dazlynn has to hustle to get it. Now up over the top to, oh my goodness, Maggie Landen left open, and shot is up, no good. as both Hannah and Maggie both left open as they kind of bailed out. Good pass by Austin up ahead, and just not quite enough oomph on it there from Maggie Landen. And then Hannah Hill's going to pick up her second foul as she gave a little bump as one of the Lady Panthers was trying to get by her.
Yeah.
Harvey now with it. Pass over to Hernandez. Back to Harvey. Now to Thornton. Erickson to Harvey to Hernandez. And good defense there. Oh, they're going to call Maggie Landen on the arm. That was good defense. I thought she knocked away the ball, but that will be Maggie, her first.
Team's
third, yep. 27-24, Bobcats still leading in this one. Back to Coy Erickson, now into Thornton, and a good defense there again by Austin Slagle. She knocks it out of bounds.
Tell you what, the Lady Cats in this 2-3 zone have done a great job. The girls on top are hustling, not letting anything slide, and then the girls down low are doing a great job keeping Thornton away from the ball.
Right. And Erickson has a shot missed, and then Dazlynn Hunt gets it, passes up to Austin Slagle. Austin up ahead to Maggie Landen, and then Maggie, unable to handle the pass, goes out of bounds. So J.C. Owsley will come in for Maggie Landen. Coy Erickson will check it in to Wacy Harvey. 2:10 left here in this third quarter. Pass over to Erickson. Erickson to Thornton. Thornton, hard pass into Hernandez. Shot is up, and good three-point shot for Ajee.
Tie game, 2 minutes left in the third period.
And Cam Farrell now with it. Pass over the top. J.C. Owsley, good hands by J.C., and she's going to be fouled by Emery Hernandez. That'll be her first, team's third. So Lady Cats, you know, kind of rolling with the punches here. Have had a few runs by the Lady Panthers, and then they've had a few of their own, so staying with this one. 5-point lead is gone in this so far, but it is tied. Thornton comes up hard, trying to get a steal there, and then Austin Slagle a little.
I'd almost argue a timeout right now. We've just had 3 different possessions where no shots.
Right, right.
Just calm down, good
just a
passes, patience on the offense.
Yeah, a little faster pace than the body's ready to go to just yet. Now over to Ajee to Hernandez in the corner, back up to Ivy. And then over to Harvey. Harvey to Thornton at the free throw line. Shot is up, no good, but rebound there by Harvey. And shot is up, no good, and then Thornton comes away with another offensive board and put back, gives them the 2-point lead. And JC and Cam now will bring it up for Lady Cats. And again, the Lady Cats have handled the pressure pretty good here. J.C. Owsley now with it. Someone needs to come over, help her. Good cut there by Hannah Hill. Back out to J.C. J.C. steps into the 3. 3 is up, no good, and rebound comes down to Addie Thornton. And Ajee will try to pass up ahead, but Cam Farrell will come across. Under a minute left to play here in this third quarter. And Cam Farrell doing a good job of just bringing up the ball herself. She's going to get a travel called, though, as tried to swipe it away from her, and she got it caught on her hip a little bit.
29-27, Lady Cats trail by 2 with 44 seconds left in the third period.
And Harvey will bring it up for the Lady Panthers to Thornton up at the top of the key. Dazlynn gets a hands on it. Gets knocked over to IVG, over to Coy Erickson in the corner. Coy Erickson now cross court over to IVG. Oh, Cam Farrell almost able to get it. Under 30 seconds left to play. And back to Coy Erickson, now over to Harvey. Harvey Harvey was looking to find Hernandez cutting baseline, and Austin Slagle, yeah, she stepped off of Thornton and knocked it out of bounds. So good eyes there for her. And Coy Erickson now, they're going to have to find out where she's at because she'll want to come back in. And here she goes, pops out to the corner, but Ivy Agee's out there. Her shot is up, and she knocks down.
Yeah,
that's her third one, yeah. Makes it 32-27, another turnover.
Snaked it from the middle.
And Cam Farrell comes down with it. 3 seconds left. And, unable to hang on to it was Farrell, but maybe the best results of what was going on there. Makes it 32-27, so Lady Panthers make up that 5-point deficit to now lead by 5. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with the fourth and final quarter after this.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
All right, and we're back here after the end of the third quarter, start of the fourth for Lady Cats. Final regular season game here at home. Well, final regular season game as well, as regionals will start next Thursday right here in Thermopolis. Ball goes to Hernandez in the corner. Back up to the top to Harvey. Now to Thornton at the high post. She gives a head fake, drives in, shot is up and good, as Addie Thornton kind of starting to try to take over this game for the Lady Panthers. Cam Farrell with it now. She'll pass it into JC Owsley. JC now needing to find somebody to come help. She tries to pass over the top, but we're going to get a quick timeout by coach here for Thermop.
Cats, we've had two of them take that one dribble and then just, you know, you can't do that against a press. You got to keep that dribble until they make you pick it up. And we're just taking that one dribble and then, and it's in the corner.
Yeah.
It's not in the middle of the court.
No, I always referred to it as the death dribble because it's like, man, especially if somebody's out for blood trying to set a trap on you or anything, and you do one hard dribble and then you pick it up, and man, they know that they're all over it. And especially if everybody was bailing out, that's kind of what was happening again, is they were expecting that full court man-to-man, and it's actually the trapping.
Right.
And so I'm sure Coach Weinberg is going to talk to ladies about that, like, hey, you got to keep your dribble, know what you're going to do with it before you pick it up, and then let it go. So with that, we're going to take a quick timeout. During this timeout, we'll be right back after this.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis.
All right, we come in, joining action after the timeout. Dazlynn Hunt with it, doing a good job of handling the pressure from Ivy Ajee, and gets it to JC Owsley. The Powell fans were hoping for a 10-second call there. JC Owsley now with it. Jump pass into Austin Slagle, back out to JC. JC's going to get a travel call as she has a little hop backwards before she takes off. Lady Cats now trailing in this one 34-27, so down 7. We did hear just now over the intercom that Lady Bobcat Wrestling has their first champion, as Lily Quintanilla with her championship and undefeated season, which it was amazing.
Yes, Ronthon champion as well as state champion.
And won a ton of like wrestler of the tournament as well. Man, good drive in there by Wacy Harvey, but unable to finish. Austin Slagle gets it and zips it past to Dazlynn Hunt, and Dazlynn Hunt gets it now over to JC Owsley. 6:40 left now here in the ball game. JC, tough pass. Dazlynn Hunt gets a hand on it though, knocks it out of the air, and then she's going to be fouled by the IVG.
Lady Cats down by 7, still not out of it. Fourth period, 6:34 left to play, 34-27.
Right, Lady Panthers definitely playing with a little more confidence than they did in the first half, but Lady Cats still in this one. Dazlynn Hunt now with the ball. Really just going to have to try to eliminate some of those turnovers, and they have a turnover right there. And Hernandez comes away with the ball. She's going to drive in, good bounce pass, but Cam Farrell comes in, gets the steal away, and she's going to have, oh man, she's going to drive through, lots of pressure. Thornton, oh man, she knocks it away, and they're going to get a foul called there. Oh, they're going to call that one on Coy Erickson, not on Addie Thornton. Addie did have the block, but Erickson must have came in and fouled her. So Cam Farrell will go to line for the first time today. First one for her is up and off the back of the rim. For just 1 of 3 now from the free throw line for the Lady Cats in this half, where they were shooting it so well, 7 of 8 in the first. Second one is up and good, so 50% here in the second half. Might come down to these free throws if Lady Cats can cause some turnovers here. And Harvey is going to drive and get a blocking foul on the Lady Cats. That'll go.
Dazlynn,
That's going to go against Dazlynn, huh? Pick up just her first, team's first. And Erickson will kick it out to Ivy Ajee. And then now over to Harvey. Harvey to Thornton. Thornton's going to drive baseline. Pull up jump shot's no good. Gets her own rebound. Shot is up, no good. Austin Slagle comes down with it. Gets it over to JC Owsley. And Kemp Farrell's going to lead. Oh, man, Coy Erickson's going to knock it out of bounds, though. And that's going to go to Lady Cats. There's a good pass, just not quite enough lead on it. Coy Erickson was able to get her hands on it. Austin Slagle and Hannah Hill will come out as Ina King and Chloe Owsley check in for her. Dazlynn Hunt will take it, ball out for Lady Cats. Pass out to Cam Farrell. Cam Farrell steps into the 3. 3 is up. Oh, man, looked good. And Dazlynn Hunt comes away, knocks it out, gets it to Cam Farrell. Cam Farrell stepped through, shot is up, no good. And then Addie Thornton comes down with the rebound.
Two good looks that time.
Yeah, they really did. Coy Erickson now with it, gets it to Hernandez. Hernandez steps into the 3. 3 is up, no good. Ina King and Harvey both battle for the ball. And good pass. Oh, my goodness. That was 7/8 of the way down, I think. Chloe Owsley comes away with it. She steps out of bounds, but my goodness, I don't know how that defied gravity. Good left-hand shot.
Rotation.
It was. Ivy Ajee had a good look, or Hernandez, I'm sorry, she had a good look at it. Left-handed, up, no good though. Now into Thornton inside at the block, kicks back out to Hernandez. Hernandez with a little step through, shot is up, no good. And Cam Farrell comes down with the rebound. And she'll bring it up, kind of cut through traffic here. Now hand off to Dazlynn Hunt. Dazlynn Hunt comes off the screen, kicks it over to Chloe Owsley. Now to Ina King and the block. Ina up, and oh man, just off the front of the rim. And Thornton again comes down, the number of rebounds for her. And it looks like Lady Panthers will take a quick timeout. We'll do the same. Lady Cats trail on this one, 34-28 to Lady Panthers. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vickland Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vickland Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Welcome.
All right, and we are back here after the quick timeout. 34-28, Lady Cats trail by 6 in this one. Just under 5 minutes left in this fourth quarter. 4:52 left. Kick it out to Ivy Ajee, who has knocked down some threes for Lady Panthers today. Coy Erickson, who shot really well last time they met. And Ivy left open again. Shot is up, no good though. And Ina King goes up high for the rebound. Gets it to Dazlynn. Dazlynn now will bring the ball up for Lady Cats. Oh, good crossover dribble there. Now up over the top to JC. Oh, man, just out of the reach of JC. It was a great pass, I thought, and just kept kind of carrying on JC, and she's not able to get her hands on it. 4:30 now left in this fourth quarter. Lady Cats battling tough in this game against the Lady Panthers. Now over to Coy Erickson. Coy Erickson now into Addie Thornton. Addie Thornton into Floy, and Cam Farrell comes over. Tough foul there. It was a good challenge by Farrell, not necessarily the worst foul that could have had. That's her third.
Say, she had wide open baseline and would have had a pretty open layup,
right?
Not challenged.
And Caitlin Floy is 0 of 2 from the free throw line, not in the scorebook yet. This one is up and good though. She knocks the first one down, gives them a 35-28 7-point lead for Lady Panthers over your Lady Cats. And second one is good as well. Makes it 36-28. Lady Cats gonna have to score here in bunches to kind of erase this 8-point lead or 8-point deficit that they're in right now. And JC Alsey now with it. She'll bring it up, drive into the middle of the lane, has a layup, shot is up, no good. Ina King comes down, back over to JC Alsey, and then it gets knocked away by Thornton. Yeah. She has a number of blocks and a whole bunch of rebounds, and Harvey now with it. Kick out to, try to get it out to Floyd, goes through her legs and goes out of bounds, so Lady Cats will have the ball. 3:48 left.
Well, Lady Cats, it's 3:48. That's a long time.
It is,
I mean, they're only down 8 points, and, you know, they could hit 1 or 2 shots here, get it down to a 4-point game. That would make a huge difference in regards to momentum.
Yeah, for sure. Chloe Owsley now with it. And Chloe Owsley going to have a lane. She's going to turn, kick it out to her sister now over to Dazlynn. Dazlynn handoff to Chloe. Chloe now over to her sister. Oh, no one stepped in onto her, but
no, she was not looking.
Now
there
she'll look for it. Shot is up and no good off the corner. And Chloe Owsley runs down the long rebound. Good head fake there. She'll drive in. And they're going to get a travel call again. It's a good move, and it's a legal move until she doesn't do something with the ball. And when she does a jump into it like that, they then have to call the travel, unless she would have let it go either.
Unfortunately, Dazlynn was wide open behind her, but in that position, there's no way she could have seen her.
Right. Harvey now with the ball. Pass over to Floyd, now over to Thornton. And now up to the top of the key to Coy Erickson. Erickson now out to Thornton. And Thornton does the same thing, does a little head fake and foot shuffle, so she'll get a travel. And the importance of making a couple of those baskets to get it closer is the Lady Cats have done so good in this 2-3 zone, and you don't want to see them have to try to get out of that. And if the lead stays too big, then Lady Panthers could end up kind of hanging onto the ball, trying to force them out of that good zone that they've been in. And Cam Farrell now with it, gets to Ina King at the top of the key. Good little jumper there, is up and no good. Thornton now with it. She's going to baseball pass it down to Floyd. Floyd comes away with it, and she will dribble it out. No one picks her up, though, and she'll get it to Thornton. Thornton left open at the top of the key. Shot is up, no good. And Wasey Harvey kind of comes in hard, tries to get the rebound, and will foul Cam Farrell. That'll be her third. Team's third.
Yeah, 2:24 left in the game, 28-36. We've been locked at this for about 2 minutes.
Yeah, and looks like we're going to get another timeout. And so with that, we'll do the same. We'll be right back after this.
Complete imaging services from digital mammography, nuclear medicine, ultrasound, CT, and digital x-rays. Hot Springs Health has family practice clinics in Thermopolis, Warland, Riverton, and Shoshone. All clinics offer full-spectrum family medicine and OB care from prenatal to postpartum from our skilled providers. For more information or to schedule an appointment with one of our clinics, please call 307-864-5534.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and we're back here. And at the end of this game, we will also honor the seniors. And Travis said he was going to keep the camera on them and do that. I'll run down and go with my son Kanyon, as he's a senior this year. And so our pregame will look a little bit different, but Travis, I'll leave it in good hands, as Travis will run the show
we'll
for a minute. Dazlynn Hunt
saves
it, tries to save it to JC, but Ina King ends up running the loose ball down, gets it. Now tries to pass it to Dazlynn Hunt. Oh, get a travel call there as Hernandez gets the steal, but Travel's trying to take care of the ball there.
2:15 left in the game, 28-36. Bobcats trail by 8.
Right, neither team really knocking anything down. I think it's only been free throws that have gone down in the last few minutes, like you said, Travis. And Lady Cats now with the ball. 2:15 now. Oh, tried to pass it in. Ball's going to get knocked away. Thornton's going to have an open layup. Cam challenges there, and a good challenge as she knocks the ball away. Going to make Thornton have to earn it from the charity stripe there. And that is just the third team foul. And that is Cam's fourth, however. Just over 2 minutes left in the ball game. First one here for Thornton is up and no good. Is 0 for 4 from the free throw line for the evening. It's 11 points in the game. Second one is up and good. (37-28). Lady Cats trail in this one. Gonna have to get the ball in, and they're gonna call 5 seconds again, and not real sure why she didn't pass it in earlier.
Two
Daz
different
was right there.
opportunities to just give her the ball. I don't know what like you say, I don't know what she was waiting for either.
Coale Erickson set to take the ball out for Lady Panthers, and we'll kick it out to Hernandez, and then this is where they're gonna kind of pull it out. Erickson now has it, and she's gonna be fouled on the arm by Dazlynn. Dazlynn will just pick up her second, team's fourth. Next one will send them to the line. Maggie Landen will come into the game for Chloe Owsley.
Timeout, looks like by Powell.
All 3 seniors are out there. So with that quick 30-second timeout, we'll do the same. We'll be right back after this.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area. And 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
All right, and we're back here. Lady Cats under 2 minutes left here in this ball game. 28-37 Lady Cats trail will be Lady Panthers ball. And they'll pass it in. Ooh, close to over and back there as Hernandez gets it into Harvey's hands. Lady Cats have to come out in a man-to-man now so that they can't just delay. Is going to be what they're going to try to do here the last 2 minutes. Coale Erickson now with it. She's going to drive into the middle lane, kick over to Thorrington. Thorrington's going to have an easy layup, but she misses it. Floyd comes down with it. Ball's loose. JC Owsley comes away with it up to Ina King. Ina up to Maggie Landen. Maggie going to drive through the middle of the lane. Nothing there, and they're going to call a travel on her there. I didn't see that one. I thought maybe she traveled at the beginning of that possession, but not after she turned and pivoted through there. So Harvey now will bring it up for the Lady Panthers. JC on her. And now to Hernandez. Hernandez is going to drive through the middle of the lane. She kicks over to Thorrington. Thorrington now kicks it out to Erickson. Minute 15 now left. Dazlynn Hunt going to pick up her third foul. That will send Erickson to the line, as that is the team's 5th in this quarter.
Still just a slow scoring.
Yeah, it's been
quarter.
We've
been at this score minus the 1 free throw for like 4 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, Lady Cats just have a single basket in the game, and then, well, only one made basket in the quarter between either team, and that was Addie Thorrington. And then that first free throw by Coale Erickson missed again. So second one set to go up here by her, and it is up and good. So not a lot of points by either team being made here. So Lady Cats gonna have to score. They're down by 10 now. 38-28 is gonna be hard to make it up in this last minute, but they
pull up and shoot the 3.
Right. JC Owsley drives in. The clock will stop as Coale Erickson will pick up her third. And
38,
right.
105 left on the clock. JC Owsley to shoot 2.
Like I said, Lady Cats just with 7 points in the third quarter, only 1 point so far in this 4th final quarter. And first one for JC is up and off the back of the rim. So no good, stays a 10-point deficit. So Lady Cats not gonna be able to probably make up this deficit in the last minute of the ball game. Maggie Landen will come out, Davidine King in for the first time. So good play there by senior Maggie Landen today. And second one for JC is up and no good as well. Ina King comes in though, gets the rebound, tries to rip it away from Thorrington. Will be jump ball, stay with the Lady Cats. So just over a minute left, so some buckets are gonna have to go up quick here. And Hannah Hill will come back in. She'll come in for Davidine.
Davidine's like, I just came in, what do you mean?
Yeah, she's like,
didn't
thanks.
realize
Yeah.
she's in for the rebound.
Yeah, she's like, thanks for the high five, but I don't know what that means. Oh, and then try to pass over the top. Thorrington saw that one coming. Steal and layup for Addie Thorrington. Makes it 40-28. Lady Cats really have nothing to hang their head about in this game, though, compared to the last couple times they played. A tough second half for sure, but still really fought in this one. JC Alzey with the 3, shot is up, no good, and rebound's going to come down to Hernandez. Hernandez going to dribble out of bounds. Lady Cats going to come away with the ball. 40.2 seconds left. Aberdeen King back in. She'll come in for Hannah. Which I think you'd want Hannah in there for the offensive side of things, exactly, to be the shooter.
I don't know that's what I would do, but
her and Maggie both good 3-point shooters. JC Owsley now, 3-point shot is up, no good. Ina King tries to hustle for another one, and she'll step out of bounds. Be 35 seconds left, 40-28. Sage Kidd coming in for Thorrington. And Lady Cat's going to run a little press of their own here. Coy Erickson will pass it up ahead to Fields in for the first time and looks like Cam will pick up her 5th and final foul in the game. So that'll foul her out, and that'll send Fields to the line. And with that, I'm going to leave the rest of this into your hands here, Travis, for a second. And I will be back after we do the senior night. And so here you go. All right.
We got 23 on the free throw line. First shot is up and good. Makes the score 41-28. 26 seconds left on the clock. Second shot is up and no good, but they get an offensive board. They go ahead and pull it out to half court. Lady Cat still in pursuit. No longer fouling, but just trying to create a turnover. Well, we did get a foul. But JC Owsley gets that foul. First shot is up and good. Second shot is up and no good. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Ina King, and Lady Panther ball out of bounds. Another quick foul, Maggie Landen. 4 seconds left. Lady Cats are down by 14. Not sure of the utility of that. Number 24 is back on the line. That's Bennett. First shot is up and good. Second shot is up and good. Makes the score 44-28. Lady Cats trying to get the ball in. Dazlynn Hunt has the ball. 6 seconds left on the clock. Steal back. Dazlynn grabs the ball. We had a jump ball with no time on the clock. The ref says that is it. And with that, the final will be 44-28. Lady Bobcats fall to the Lady Panthers, but Lady Bobcats played a great game. We're in it and leading until into the third period from that standpoint. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get some stats here. Give me a half a second while I go ahead and get the stats ready. We'll go to ads quickly.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Okay, we'll go ahead and come back and do a quick stat review for the game. So Lady Cats do come down losers to the Lady Panthers. Lady Panthers will go in #1 seed into regionals. Scoring for the Lady Panthers, Addie Thorington, who's been their lead scorer for the season, ends up with 14 points on the night. Second was Agee, she had 9. Erickson had 7. Followed by Kidd with 4. Bennett had 3, all free throws in the fourth period. Fiddy had 2, as well as Harvey having 2, and Alexa Richardson having 2. Lady Bobcats scoring. The lead scorer for the night was Dazlynn Hunt. She scored 7, with all 7 of those points coming in the first half. Maggie Landen had 2 points. Cam Farrell had 4 points, all in the second half. JC Owsley had 6, all coming in the first half. Hannah Hill had 2 3-pointers for 6 points, and then Austin Slagle rounded out the scoring, running 3 out of 4 for her free throws. So with that, Lady Cats will go into regionals third, which will put them on the same side as the Powell Lady Panthers from that standpoint. We're currently in the process of doing some of the senior night for the cheer team.
You're the best little sister ever. I'm going to miss you, my lady. Stay sassy. Coach Girls, I know I'm not easy.
As we're doing that, the information coming from the wrestlers down at State. Currently, we have Lily Kinknia taking first, going undefeated. Cannon Bourne with a very hard-fought final match, coming in second place. Still in the finals, we have Sam Skelton and Brody Sorensen. Not sure if Will Ward made the finals. I'm trying to get some more information from the parents down at the state tournament. Coming in now is Will Coale, coming in with his parents.
William was in basketball for 4 years, lettered 2 years, football for 3 years, and lettered for 3 years. William plans to go to college, but eventually own my own guiding business for Monday. I'd like to thank the following people for their support of me.
And Will has played basketball for all 4 years. He lettered his junior and senior year.
My favorite midget, Ellis.
There's 4 seniors on the team this year that we'll be recognizing tonight. Will Coale being the first.
Dell, Porter, all the homies, Jhett, Noodle, and last but not least, Jesus Christ. William Coale. Our next senior is Kanyon.
Next senior, here comes Kevin Gerber with his son Kanyon and mother in tow.
Kanyon was in basketball for 4 years, lettered 3 years.
So he was in basketball for 4 years, they're saying lettered for 3 years.
Kanyon's plans after graduation, I'm going to work for the family business and hopefully take over at some point.
Saying that his plans moving forward, he's going to work for the family business with hopes of taking over for Dad someday.
By my side and always supported me. Thank you for being the best parents anyone could ask for. I will forever appreciate the lessons you two have taught me and wouldn't be who I am today without you. I love you both. Sterling, Isabella, and Sophie, thank you for always making me laugh and being there with me through it all. It would have been impossible to get through these last 4 years without you guys. more than words can express. Lastly, thank you to all my coaches and teammates for everything. I'll never forget the time we've shared together on and off the court. Kanyon Gerber.
All right, so Kanyon will be escorted off by his parents, and I think we have Andrue Howell as our next senior coming in with his parents.
Andrue was in basketball for 3 years, lettered 1 year.
Andrue has played basketball for 3 years, lettered 1 year.
I'd like to thank the following people for their support of me through high school. I'd like to thank my parents for pushing me all the way through high school and being there for me. I also want to thank my friends Jhett and the twins for all the times and all the homies that made school fun. I want to thank McCoy for coming to all home games and being there. You're a dog. Thanks to the coaches for pushing me and making me the man I am today. I have learned a lot from you guys. Also, thanks to
While they're finishing up talking, state wrestling, Caitlin ended up taking 3rd. In 5th place, Alex Sorensen, Ethan Crow, Seth Needham, and Mason. 6th place, Dylan and Coulter. And we still have Will, Sam, and Brody to wrestle in the championship. So I'll try to keep everybody posted on those as well. Our last senior getting ready to enter the floor. Jhett Longwell. And with Josh and Holly Longwell.
Jhett is escorted by Josh and Holly Longwell.
And Jett's 2 older brothers have each graduated the last 2 years, so the Longwells have been attending a lot of basketball games the last 3 years. Jhett post-graduation plans are to work on the ranch and get involved with the hunting, both on the ranch and some of the properties down south. All right, so that's a senior crew. Recognize they get their lays, a hug just gets from Mesa. Everybody's got their senior gifts and baskets. Getting pictures from all the photographers for the senior class. So while they're wrapping up, I'm going to go ahead and get a little into the pregame show. Thermopolis is going to be playing Powell as we go into this game. Powell is 19-0, the only undefeated team in 3A this year, although the last couple of weeks they've been down to 2nd place in the rankings behind the Douglas Bearcats, who only have lost to 4A teams. Thermopolis comes into the game 10-10 after a tough last 2 losses to Landen and then the loss last weekend as well. Points per game, Thermop averages 53 points a game, Powell averages 63. Shooting-wise, they are shooting better, 52 versus 45 from the 2-point line and 60 versus 57 from the free throw line. Boards are relatively similar. Thermop out rebounds 34-31. Assists are pretty much the same. They do average 14 steals a game. And their most impressive statistic for the Powell Panthers is they only turn the ball over 11 times a game. The 2 times the Bobcats have met the Powell Panthers earlier in the year, first time we lost 68-43, and then the second time it was 67-43. Top scorers for the Powell Panthers, number 30, Erickson, averages 14.7 points a game. Brock Johnson, 13.1 points a game. He's number 4. And then Jordan Love is at 23. He averages 8.5 points a game. Other notable statistics, number 10, Stenerson, averages 6 rebounds a game. Jordan, 5.3 rebounds a game. Assists, impressively, both Johnson and Erickson get 3.1 each a game. And then I'm not even seeing this, Kevin, as Kevin's coming back from doing senior night. Brock Johnson averages 4.2 steals a game, and we've definitely seen that when he's played against us. So moving quickly into the the keys of the game. Number one, need to keep up our defensive intensity. We've really done well the last couple of games. The defensive intensity has been up. We still need to work a little bit more on communication. And with this team, they all are super fast. They're all seniors. They know where each other's goes. They've been playing together, and so we need to really be ready to help. Number two, we got to value the ball. Been talking about that a lot the last couple of weeks, but we need to make crisp passes. The game against Landen, we had some sloppy passes, just lazy passes, and then the guy on the other end needs to be stepping to the pass. Number three, we need to have patience on offense and make sure we're setting effective screens in order to be get the results we want. Number four, talk, block, and crash, and that's all based on the communication, prepping for rebounding. And lastly, we need to be playing as a team and with confidence, which we've really seen a lot the last couple of weeks. And, you know, really tough losses both last weekend and this weekend, losing in the last 1.8 seconds, both games on the free throw line with a flung up three. And hopefully the coach has some discussion with the boys about that. So moving forward, if we're in that, you know, moving forward into regionals, that we're a little bit smarter on how to play that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, when you start looking at scenarios and things like that, I mean, you know, that's where that discussion comes down with your team and just saying, hey, we've got to. This has happened to us twice now, you know, and we just, you know, it's just understanding time of the game, you know, where you're at in the game, understanding that, you know, you don't want to lose by a made bucket on the buzzer either, but you sure hate to lose it by fouling.
Them
to a
make
tough
it.
shot.
And it's both of them were crazy tough shot. They weren't even squared up to the basket, turning, flinging.
Right.
We just had too much momentum on defense and couldn't put the skids on both times.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And unfortunately, just kind of led into it, and those are tough. But again, you just hope that they take them for learning moments, and neither of those games really carried a lot of weight as far as where it was going to position them one way or another. Potentially, I mean, if Bobcats win this one tonight against Powell, that would give them a 2-4 record in the conference, which would match Warland.
But since we lost, but we split with Warland.
Right. So I'm not exactly sure. I really remember how they run the. It ends up coming down to common opponents then.
Yeah.
And that's all over the place too, because we lost to Lander, they beat Lander, but we beat Buffalo, they lost to Buffalo. So and then you take all those other opponents in there as well. So it'd be interesting to see. I don't know if they played Lyman and Mountain View twice. I think they did. So some of those games could all come into play as well. So that's kind of where it would be. So we want to make it hard on whoever decides that. So you know, to come away with a win would be really good.
Pull out the rule book and see how this works.
That's right, and I know each conference is different, and even each side of conferences are different as well. Even when we were in 2A, there were some times that tiebreakers came down to just a coin flip. Other ones had different rules to it, so it was all based on a committee.
Well, and I am going to actually put the proud dad on the radio. His eyes are a little drier than they thought.
That's right.
With it being the baby of the family, maybe mom's eyes aren't quite as dry, but Kevin actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, I did all right. I looked over and saw youngest sister Sophia, and she definitely was. I had to look away. I had to look away quick after I saw that, because. Pretty proud dad for sure. So thanks for that, good. Travis. Thanks for taking over for a minute too. Yeah, but we'll see if Sophia, you know, she's a junior this year. See if she decides to maybe put the shoes back on next year. She took a year break from sports, and I know she's missed it some, so she might look to come back too.
Then you'd have to suffer through one more.
Oh my goodness, I know. And I was more emotional this morning for some reason about it, thinking about it. So once I got down there, did all right. So
well, like you pointed out earlier, the neat thing is he does get to finish his senior year playing regionals at home. That's a pretty special.
When we were talking about it, so his grandpa, myself, and now Kanyon, all three of us will have regionals in Thermopolis on our senior year. Yeah, so it's pretty wild that would even happen. So pretty fun for us to kind of be able to talk about that. So. Just pretty proud of all these boys. Got to watch them play a number of years. All of them have played through. I know Andrue took a year off his sophomore year to kind of regroup, and then has come back and has played well when he's been in as well. So I think all these boys, they've played a lot of games together, whether it's on this court or it's been in travel ball and everything, and they all really seem to take care of each other in a good way. So you'd like to see this senior senior night go in the same direction. And I know you talked about it already while I was down there, but man, the Lady Cats, I mean, what a phenomenal game for them to come out. I know it doesn't end in the way, and when people look at the final score, they're probably not going to be,
they'll have no clue how good a game it was. The fact that we were leading halfway through the third quarter before we lost that, and then unfortunately we only scored 1 point in the fourth quarter.
Right,
so,
that was the biggest. I mean, they played so well, and just kind of that last minute, just couldn't get the ball to go through the hoop, but definitely nothing to hang their head. And I, again, just have been playing some of their best basketball going into, regional basketball, tournament basketball. So, it'll be interesting to see how everything shapes up and who they'll be playing first round. And then that'll be here at the home gym sometime on Thursday, and then Bobcats will also play. As of right now, it would be against Pinedale, I believe, is who we would play. So be interesting to see. It'd be nice to mix it up a little bit and see what else we could do there. So with that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with the starting lineups after this. And this is Kevin Gerber, Travis Bomengen on 101.7 KDNO.
Putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here getting ready as they're announcing the starters here for the visiting Powell Panthers. We'll have number 2, Lewis, number 4, Johnson, number 10, Stenerson, number 30, Erickson, and then into the starting lineup for the Panthers is number 23, Jordan. For your Bobcats, where you're going to have the 4 seniors, you're going to have senior number 0, Jhett Longwell, senior number 2, Kanyon Gerber, senior number 10, Will Coale, senior number 24, Andrue Howell, and then junior number 23, Brody Potter. So be exciting for these seniors to come out, get to play their last regular season home game. And as Gerber comes out, and I'm always impressed with whoever stands at the end of the tunnel to remember all the...
It's like, Dell's a good guy for that. He's going to remember that. He enjoys that stuff anyway. So.
Well, and then Kanyon came out, and he was like, oh, when he saw Kanyon or Sterling, he goes, oh no, Dad. He goes, that messes up the ball now. He's like, I was going to give it to you. I'm like, no, Sterling deserves it. You guys played a lot of ball together. You give that one to him. So it was neat to see him toss that one up there. So, and Andrue Howell, his oldest brother Nate, is in the stands.
Did he make
so
it home? That's
pretty awesome. He's a Marine
just
and
finished.
Yeah,
boot camp
super proud of that kid as he finishes Marines, which has got to just be brutal to boot camp, and so proud of that kid as well. So thanks to him for his service. All of you out there that have service with our country here. And Andrue comes away with the ball. Looks like Powell's going to come out with a little zone play here. Oh no, they're in man, I'm sorry. Just playing a lot of help on Brody. Brody gets it over to Coale. A little screen, oh man, had him there. 2-game action now here between Gerber and Jhett. Back up to Potter. Potter now going to drive in, has Stinnerson on him. Good crossover move there at the free throw line, and then looks like he loses his feet. Ball's going to go out of bounds off the Bobcats, so it'll come to the Panthers here. See what kind of defense Bobcats come out in. Looks like Gerber's going to be stuck to Erickson here.
Looks like man-to-man.
Yeah, looks like a box and one potentially. It's both.
Good call.
Yeah. So Gerber's going to be on Erickson. Pass into Stinnerson. Stinnerson head fake shot is up, no good, and a travel into it. So turnover both.
Both
he was
teams
thinking,
with, turnovers for their first possessions.
Right. Well, and he was thinking that there was going to be a foul called, and then
right.
he just stuttered his feet as he came into it. Gerber now over to Howell. And now Jhett and Howell, 2-man game, pass over the top, tries to get it to Jhett. Jhett, good save,
nice.
Throws it off of Johnson's
Heads
foot and goes out of bounds.
Longwell.
Yeah, that's a tough one to throw.
When he threw it low enough, there's no way unless
Right.
he split his legs that it wasn't going out.
Right. And now going to get it try to get it to Andrue for a 3-point shot. Is no good. Gerber now with it, gets it over to Jhett. Jhett now to Will. Will's going to step into the three. Shot is up. High off the backboard, no good, and Erickson will come down with it. And Erickson going to drive through, gets it to Stinnerson. Stinnerson kicks it over to Brock Johnson. Brock Johnson, a little hesitation there, out to Jordan. Jordan knocking down some big threes the first time we played them. Three is no good. Yeah, I think
five of them that game.
Yep. And Potter comes down with the rebound. Gerber now has the ball, getting the call in for the play. Looks like they're going to run a little 4 out here. Gets to Coale. Will going to dribble up against Matt Lewis here. Now over to Gerber from Potter. Back out to Potter. And now over to Andrue. And Andrew's going to step back. 3 is up and no good. And rebound comes down to, and good play there by Coale as he comes and knocks it away. And Andrue Howell goes up, shot is tipped, so no good.
Need to take a half a second longer to figure out where he was and what was going on.
And Johnson passes over to Jordan, and Erickson comes down with the offensive board and put back for 2.
2-0 Powell Panthers with the lead, 5:34 left in the first quarter.
Andrue to Gerber. Oh, Gerber goes to throw it back to Andrue, and Andrue was going backdoor there, so turnover there by Bobcats. Erickson now with the ball.
I think we've gotten 3 shots and 3 turnovers so far.
Well, and probably the first time all year all 4 seniors have been out on the court at the same time, so definitely
chemistry might be a little off.
Jordan now with the ball in the corner, gonna get double teamed there. Pass out to Erickson. Erickson going to drive, get a screen from Stinnerson. Pass out to Lewis. Lewis now to Stinnerson at the free throw line. Jump shot's up, no good. Jordan comes down with the rebound. Shot is no good. Jhett Longwell going to come down with the rebound. Had to fight for that one, but gets it into Gerber's hands. And now Gerber will bring up the ball. Under 5 minutes left here, still just 2-0. And ball gets into Potter. Oh, good set screen there by Jhett. Jhett gonna need to get out of the lane.
Yeah, he's camped in
Yeah,
there.
he did. Jhett now to Will. Will over to Brody. Brody cross over to Andrue. Andrew's gonna step into the 3 is up and good as Andrue Hell.
Bobcats take a 3-2 lead at 4:24 in the first period. Low scoring first quarter.
Right, he really is. And now into Stinnerson. And kicked back out to Jordan up top of the key. Now over to Brock Johnson in the corner. 3 is up, no good. And Andrue Howell comes down with the rebound. Good play by Andrue. 3-2 halfway through this first quarter. And now over to Will Coale. Will and Jhett gonna run a 2-man game. Gets it to Brody. Brody over to Andrue. Andrue and Potter now gonna run 2-man game. Andrue steps into another 3. Shot is up and good.
There he goes. Andrue Howell's lit up. 2
Makes
for
it
2.
6-2. And Brock Johnson now gonna bring the ball up. And need to step up there. I don't know if they're, there we go. Now Will Coale has Matt Lewis guarding him. And that foul will go against Will. Be his first, team first. Jhett Schwan set to check in for Jordan. And let's see, Zach Hasty will check in for Gerber. 6-2. Bobcats lead in this one. Stinnerson to Brock Johnson. Brock Johnson now over to Lewis. Lewis head fake, drives in, back out to Brock. Brock for the 3, shot is up, no good. And Brody Potter comes down with the rebound to Andrue. 3:28 left here. Andrue Howell, he always, nice backdoor cut there by Will Coale.
Oh, wow.
Shot is up and good.
Seniors are rolling with the score. Will's got 2 and Andrew's got 6.
Yeah.
Total of 8. Scores
8-2.
8-2. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left in the first period.
And Jhett Schwan will hit Brock Johnson up the top of the key. He's got a 15-foot jump shot up. No good. Jett Longwell comes down with it. Gets it to Andrue Howell. Andrue Howell calms down. Walk up the court here. 3 minutes left. Gets it over to Zach. Zach and Brody run a 2-man game. I'll be paid. Nice pass from Jett Longwell to Brody Potter. Brody Potter up and in.
Jett
it was
Longwell
too.
Just hammered and scored.
And with
Bobcats.
that forces the Panthers into a timeout. And with that, we're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here so we don't miss any action. And man, that was a phenomenal pass. I mean, Jett saw it before. Yeah, Jett saw it before the ball ever even got to him. He was just waiting.
It was like quick.
Yeah,
he
for
just
sure.
touched it and threw it as soon as he touched
it. It was great. And Potter went in, almost had himself an opportunity to dunk. Yeah. I think he wanted to, but he was just a little far away when he jumped and not quite able to make it.
If you're not sure, go ahead and make the point.
That's what I always did. You know, like I said, playing above the rim. You know, it's hard to know what to do, but made the right decision there. And 10-2, Bobcats lead, 8-point lead here. So again, kind of seeing the same thing we saw the girls do. Yeah, frustration on the Panthers' face, and Panthers come in undefeated, haven't lost yet this season. So, you know, they probably see everybody's best on a regular basis. Now back to Brock. Brock throws into Jhett. Jhett underneath and up and in for a bucket.
10-4 is the score now. 2:31 left.
Zach Hasty now has it stolen as he tries to pass it across court to Stinnerson. Brock Johnson now on the run, goes up
just
and
like that,
in.
It's 10-6.
And Zach Hasty now with it. He'll bring it up. 2:26 left. That's where those timeouts are killers sometimes. Just momentum swingers. And now Howell to Longwell. Longwell's going to drive in. Shot is up. It gets blocked by Stinnerson. Lewis comes down with it. Now Panthers off to the run. Oh, man, travel there, but no call. Ball does get knocked out of his hands. Andrue ends up with it. And going to be fouled by Erickson. That'll be his first.
Bobcats still with the lead, 10-6, 4-point lead, 2:04 left in the first period.
And looks like the Duke brothers are getting ready to come in, along with Cody Bomengen. So full line change here for Bobcats. Andrue Howell, Jhett Longwell, Brody Potter out. So we have the Dukes brothers, Bomengens, Hasty, and Will Coale in for the Bobcats. Will with the ball now at top of the key. Passes up to Monty. Monty's going to drive in, kick out to Cody Bomengen up top of the key. Now to Del Dukes. I thought Del was going to shoot the 3. Now to Monty.
Playing off of him.
Yeah, they really are. Back out to Del. And Del's going to drive in, gets over to Hasty in the corner. And tries to force it into Bomengen. Turnover there. And Erickson now with the ball, passes to Lewis. Shot is up and good for Lewis.
10-8, 2-point lead. 1:26 left in the quarter.
Now over to Del Dukes. Now Del and Monty over to Cody. Backdoor Will Coale. Back out to Bomengen. Now over to Monty Dukes. Just looking to set up that 2-man game. Now Cody Bomengen comes back up. It's top of the key, gets it. He's going to drive in, and Johnson's going to come over. Yeah, he's going to get that steal. Pull up, 10-foot jump shot off the glass, up and good. Ties the ball game at 10.
53 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say Bobcats could have maybe a timeout there after those first couple buckets. Will Coale now over to Monty Dukes. Monty drives in left hand, back out to Dell. Dell spin move there, drives in left hand, up and good for Dell Dukes. Good play there.
Move, as you said, spin move, and then comes back with his left hand.
He's gotten so much stronger with his left hand finishing and everything, so it's been good. Bobcats come out now in man-to-man.
12-10, 26 seconds left in the first period.
Yeah, they're going to stay in that box and one. So Johnson's just going to dribble the ball out for these 20 seconds, kind of wait for the last second shot. Jhett Schwan, he'll step into the 3. 3 is up, no good. Zach Hasty comes down with it. 10 seconds left here now in this first quarter. Over to Will Coale. Will Coale going to drive in. Tough pass out to Dell Dukes. Dell left open for the 3. 3 is up and good.
Yes,
Dell Dukes knocks it down.
The corner. 15-10 at the end of the first quarter.
Good play there.
Now, if you'll remember, Kevin, the last 2 times we played them, at the end of the quarter, they'll come out and make a 5-point run. And so, fortunately for us this time, we gave the 5-point run.
Yes, absolutely. That was great. So, 15-10 lead for your Bobcats after one. We'll be right back after this.
See you in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vickland Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vickland Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Welcome to Hot Springs Health. Hot Springs Health offers complete imaging services from digital mammography, nuclear medicine, ultrasound, CT, and digital x-rays. Hot Springs Health has family practice clinics in Thermopolis, Worland, Riverton, and Shoshone. All clinics offer full-spectrum family medicine and OB care from prenatal to postpartum from our skilled providers. For more information or to schedule an appointment with one of our clinics, please call 307-864-5534.
All right, and we're back here at the end of one. Bobcats leading 15-10. So good play here by the Bobcats coming out on senior night, senior afternoon, I guess.
Yeah.
Senior afternoon just sounds like we're supposed to go to bed early.
I just don't understand, since we're playing Powell, why.
Right.
Powell's a little slow coming off. They lay the ball down and start the 5-second count on the sideline.
Yeah, Powell just kind of walking out. So Bobcat's going to stay in the box and one. Gerber back in. He's going to guard Erickson. That's who they're picking to guard. And then Jhett Schwan drives in, up and in for him. Is good for 2. Makes it 15-12. Dell Dukes now drives in, kicks out to Monty. Monty, good hands there to hang on to the ball. Heel spin move, kick it out to Dell. And Jhett Schwan comes out, tries to steal it, but it looked like it hit Jhett Schwan on his legs, but they called it off of Dell Dukes' legs. So Panthers will get the ball, 15-12. Just 30 seconds gone by in this fourth and final quarter.
Second quarter.
Second quarter. And Erickson, I imagine, has seen added attention as he's come on pretty strong here the second half of the season. Johnson now, he's going to drive in, going to get a reach-in foul by the Bobcats. And that will go against Zach Hasty.
Well, and Johnson, as we mentioned in the pregame, he averages over 4 steals a game. He's already gotten one in the first. So.
Right. And Jhett Schwan, he's going to get the ball again. He'll kick it out to Jordan. Jordan over to Queen. And now Jhett Schwan has it again. Now over to Jordan on the side. And Dell, he'll step over, get the steal.
Hands, here they go.
And Dell Dukes drive in, shot is up, no good. Zach Hasty comes down with the rebound, gets it in the air, and then he'll get fouled as he goes up for the shot. And that'll go against Brock Johnson, I believe. Nope, that'll go against, looks like that's Erickson. That'll be his second.
Well, and Zach was held scoreless against Lander, which is not his normal, so it'd be nice to get him on the board early. First shot is up and no good.
Just under a minute gone by in this second quarter. Bobcats still lead 15-12. Jhett Longwell comes in for Cody Bomengen. Brody Potter set to come in. He'll come in for Zach. And looks like Erickson comes out, so Bobcats are going to change up how they run their box and one. Second one is up and no good. And Lewis will come down with the rebound. So now it looks like they're going to change it to Brock Johnson. It will get the extra attention from Del Dukes. And Jhett Longwell pass, or Jhett Schwan, sorry. And to Jordan. Jordan shots up, no good. And ball ends up in Brock Johnson's hands. His shot's no good. Second one is up, no good. And then Queen comes down. And,
3 offensive boards.
All right around the rim and put back up and good. Hasty to Gerber. Gerber, Longwell run 2-man game. Now over to Monty. Monty spin move up. Left-hand shot is up. Gets wedged in between. That's the second time I've seen that already today. That foul will go against Jordan. That'll be his first.
Shooting foul for Armani, so he'll be on the line. Bobcats remain in the lead, 15-14, 6:25 left in the half.
First one is up and a little long for.
And that's not his normal.
No,
he's normally
shot free throws really well.
Yeah.
And Brody Potter comes back in for Zach Hasty. So Monty set to shoot. 6:25 left here in the second quarter. Second one is up off the rim, no good. Bobcats 0-4 from the free throw line. Matt Lewis now with the ball. He'll hand off to Queen. And now to Jordan. Jordan over to Schwan. And good pass there to Queen. Shot is up and good for Queen.
16-15, Bobcats trail by 1.
Now over to Potter. Potter into Monty. Monty's gonna shuffle his feet, get a travel call, and into the game will come Stinnerson in for Schwan. So fortunately, quite a few empty possessions here. Bobcats gonna come out now on a 1-3-1, gonna try that out. And good hands there by Monty, and Jhett gets the ball to Brody. Brody now to Del. Del Dukes hands off to Gerber. Gerber looking for a screen from Longwell. Now over to Monty. And now back up to Jhett. Jhett gets into Brody. Brody turnaround jump shots up and good.
Shot by Potter from about 10 feet. 17-16, Bobcats regain the lead. 5:15 left in the half. Ooh, good
cross
pass.
court over to Stinnerson, and Gerber comes and knocks it away and gets it back over to Potter, back into Gerber's hands now. And now over to Del Dukes. Over to Jhett now. And now into Gerber's hands. They're going to run 2-man game there. Gets it to Monty. Monty now over to Potter, the 2-man game between those two. Oh, man, over to Jhett, and Gerber's going to run it down. Jhett was looking to do backdoor cut there. Del Dukes now with it. And screen and rolls, and Gerber deep 3. Shot is up. Oh, look good from here. I thought a little long. Shot is up, no good. Jordan comes down with the rebound, gets it over to Lewis. And Lewis left-hand jumper is up, no good. 2-hand push in the back as Gerber boxes out Queen. And that foul, they're going to call that against Stinnerson. I just saw Kanyon's back of his head touch between his shoulder blades, so I thought it might have been a push there. So 17-16, Bobcats lead by 1. Full timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area and 172-point inspections. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. As for my Uncle Joey, he's the best. Pay up.
All right, and we are back here for action in the second quarter. Not quite halfway through the second quarter. Brody Potter going to drive in. He's good spin move there. Shot is up, no good. And Jordan comes down with the rebound. Looks like he's going to be fouled by Potter. And that'll be his first. team's second. And Andrue Howell, Andrue and Will were set to check in, but then brought back. So defensively, see what Bobcats, it looks like they're back in, and looks like they're gonna go back to man now. And Matt Lewis gonna drive in off his leg as it gets knocked away, and will go off of the Panthers.
17-16, 3:54 left in the half.
Yeah, and Andrue and will come in. Del Dukes, Kanyon, Gerber will go out. 17-16. Bobcats lead by 1. Andrue knocking down those 2 threes in the first quarter. Now over to Potter. Potter and Longwell running 2-man game. Needs somebody to step out. Andrue Howell comes out. And backdoor cut by Jhett Longwell.
Oh, he had
good head fake, turnaround shot.
Not what I've seen in Jhett's toolbox, but it was effective.
It was a little no look behind the head shot almost.
Just kind of a backwards hook.
Yep,
almost.
It was. And Queen now with the ball. Step back, elbow jump shot, no good. Brody Potter comes in strong, gets a good rebound there, gets it into Andrue Howell. 19-16, Bobcats lead over to Potter. Oh, good, there we go.
Potter.
And Potter gets caught in the air, has to jump, tries to throw it to Longwell, but Queen gets his hands on it. Now ball goes into Griffin's hands, and man, I saw he just lit up the nets in the JV game, so gonna have to have a hand in his face for sure. Jordan now to Stenerson. Stenerson step back 3, shot is up, no good. Will Coale comes down with the rebound. 3-point lead still for the Bobcats. Will gets it over to Andrue Howell. Now with Jhett. Gets it over to Jhett. Now into Potter in the short corner. Oh, multiple people cutting to the same place there. Potter gonna try to drive baseline. Oh, up and under for Potter. Up and
Potter,
good.
Up and under. 21-16.
Good strong move there.
Left in the half.
Man, his footwork has just come so far.
Much different than it was last year.
It really is. Queen now lobs it into Stenerson. Will Coale's gonna step over, try to save it, and gets it. Matt Lewis, he does save it.
To them.
I think everybody kept waiting for it to go out of bounds. Jordan with another 3. Shot is up and good as he knocks it down and then gets. Oh,
bummer.
Yep. Jordan knocks down the 3 and has an opportunity at a 4-point play.
So as he's loves getting ready to shoot some free throws. Update from the state wrestling tournament. Will Ward took 2nd place and Sam Skelton also took 2nd place. So at this point, we still have Brody Sorensen in the finals. We'll update you as we get that.
Nice. Jordan's free throw is up and no good. And Potter saves it, gets it to Will Coale. Will's going to get a travel called as he loses the ball and travels into it. So Cody Bomengen will set to check in. 2:02 left here in the first half. Bobcats lead 21-19. Andrue Howell will come out, Bomengen in. So Bobcats now with a 2-point lead after the missed free throw and then turnover by Will Coale. Jhett Schwan now with it. Jordan stepping back, knocking down another 3. So
22-21, Bobcats trail that quickly. 2 threes, and now we're down 1.
And now Bomengen with it, waiting for a screen from Monty. Gets it to Jhett. Jhett now hand off to Potter. Potter's gonna have a step here. And has Stenerson all over him.
3 seconds.
And we're gonna get a 3-second call as he's pivoting through. And Potter's asking for all the contact on his arm and he's frustrated, but no call there, so he gets a 3-second call. 1:28 left in the half. Bobcats trail in this one by 1. Up as many as 5. Jhett Schwan now with it. And now over to Lewis in the corner. Another 3 up and good for Lewis. So 3s are starting to fall for
3 threes in a row for the Panthers.
Yeah.
It's now 25-21. We trail by 4. 1 minute left in the half.
And Bomengen tries to pass over the top, and there's Brock Johnson, the steal and the layup for 2.
You know, you just got to remember, if Brock Johnson's on you, it's going to be tough getting that pass if you pick up your dribble.
Right, and Will Coale now has it, asking for a screen from Monty. He'll pass it across over to Brody Potter. 43 seconds left in the game.
In the half.
And looks like we are going to get a foul called there. There's been a lot of contact, so looks like that one will go against Jhett. That'll be his first, team's third.
27-21 Bobcats have not scored in the last 5 possessions. 34 seconds left in the half.
And Coale will take it out on the sidelines here for the Bobcats. Pass it into Cody Bomengen. Now to Potter. Now to Monty. Man, so much contact there. And Monty with the and one as he pushes through. And man, a tough shot there. Picks up a second one
he just
from Jordan.
Barreled through,
he
because
did
you're
too.
right. They're going to have to kind of reel that in, I think, in the second half, because it's kind of getting worse and worse as we get through the half.
Yeah, because they're kind of letting them play. But man, Powell's really trying to swat away at the ball and come down on it. So Monty Dukes to the line, 23-27 after the made basket. Too strong on the free throw. Stinnerson comes down with the rebound. 30 seconds. And stop ball there as Brock Johnson brings it up for the Panthers to Jhett. And Jhett with it over to Lewis. Lewis step into the three again. Shot is up and he knocks down another one.
12 seconds, 30-23.
And Coale with it. Hand off to Brody Potter.
6 seconds.
5 seconds left here. Brody Potter loses it to Stinnerson. Now to Brock Johnson. Brock Johnson's going to have enough time. Are they going to count it? And they are going to count it. Say it was good. The ball looked like it was still in hand.
I was going to say I'd like to watch that one again later.
I don't think that one should have counted. It looked like it was still in his left hand as the buzzer went. Be interesting. The refs are talking there. It looks like they're going to let it go. So they did count it.
32-23 at half.
Yeah, so we will take a quick break. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors for the halftime show.
At Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis. Stop in to Vickland Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vickland Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vickland Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
All right, welcome to Bobcat basketball here for our final regular season game of the year, and senior night here against the Powell Panthers. Bobcats trail in this one 23-32, but Travis, you've been getting some messages on wrestlers and how they're doing. If you want to give us a recap.
Wrestlers had a great weekend down at State. We had Dylan Myers and Coulter Price both took 6th. Alex Sorensen, Ethan Crow, Seth Needham, and Mason Reese all took 5th. Caitlin Barrell took 3rd, and then second place awards went to Will Ward, Sam Skelton, Cannon Bourne, and then our 2 first place finishers, Lily Quintanilla and Brody Sorensen, both walking away with state championships for the Bobcats.
Wow, that's awesome, and that's a freshman and a sophomore, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
No, Sorensen's a junior.
Oh, he's a junior. Yeah. That's right. That's right. So, man, that's really big. Do you know? Is it still going on, or do we know where they're at team-wise?
Yeah, team-wise, we were in 3rd going into today.
Okay.
With those placings, it's probably we're still going to be there. There was, I think, 15 to 20 points separating us from second.
Gotcha. And so, and right on cue, they're announcing that over the intercom as well. So good to see that. And so we'll get right into the stats here at the half, presented by Quality Inn and Suite Stats staff. We have Lewis from Powell hitting 2 big threes in the second quarter. Lots of threes actually made in the second quarter by Powell, but he had 8 points. Johnson with a number of steals in the game and some putbacks off of the offensive glass with 8 points for him. Jhett Schwan with a couple buckets for 4 points. Jordan comes in and knocks down a couple threes, so he has 6 points, going 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Really, that's the only free throw shot in the game. And then Erickson scored a bucket for 2, and Queen scored 2 buckets for 4 points. And for your Bobcats, Longwell with a bucket for 2. Will Coale for a bucket for 2. Del Dukes with those 5 quick points in this first quarter for his 5 points. Armani Dukes 0 of 3 from the free throw line, but did have a bucket for his 2 points. Zach Hasty 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Potter scoring 6 points, and then Andrew Howell having those 2 early threes for 6 points as well. So Bobcats had a 5-point lead going into the second quarter, and then lost the second quarter 22-8, so now trail by 9. Bobcats going to have some work to do, but the last 2 times they've played them, they kind of played the first quarter. You know, Powell played a better first quarter, and then Bobcats played a good second quarter, and so it'd be nice to see if Bobcats make some of those adjustments at halftime, are able to come out and play a little more competitive than they did in the second quarter. They did some good things in that second quarter as well. Defensively, I didn't feel like it was too terribly bad. We did see some threes start dropping though, so definitely going to have to make sure we're guarding that.
We had some turnovers
right.
that led to easy layups. The last one, Johnson had that one, and there was 2 others that were transition turnovers that just killed us. And we didn't shoot the ball half as many times as they did because of turnovers. We had a lot of empty possessions, and you just can't have that against a team like this.
Well, and we're as far as 3A goes, Bobcats have led most of the season, if not the entire season, as the top rebounding team, and they're not really showing that right now either. They gave up a lot of offensive boards, kind of turned into, we always called it, I coached for a while with Rob Anderson, and he always called it the baby bird syndrome, when they just turn and they just put their hands in the air and are waiting for that worm to come to them. And so unfortunately gave up a lot there, but maybe a few adjustments here at halftime, and we'll see a different Bobcat team like that came out in the start of that first quarter. So Powell's a good team. I mean, they're undefeated for a reason. They get the best out of a lot of teams, so they have to play tough as they come out. So with 3 minutes left here, we are going to take a couple-minute break, get some more advertisements here from our sponsors, because without them, we would not be here. So it's Kevin Gerber and Travis Bomengen on 101.7 KDNO, and also streaming live on the YouTube channel WyoToday. We'll be right back for second half action right after this.
Hot Springs Health offers complete imaging services from digital mammography, nuclear medicine, ultrasound, CT, and digital x-rays. Hot Springs Health has family practice clinics in Thermopolis, Worland, Riverton, and Shoshone. All clinics offer full spectrum family medicine and OB care from prenatal to postpartum from our skilled providers. For more information or to schedule an appointment with one of our clinics, please call 307-864-5534.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area, and 172-point inspections. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey, he's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
All right, and we're getting ready to start third quarter action. We did have an update also. 7th grade and 8th grade had their conference championships, and 7th grade did come away with their championship. And Gerber with a backdoor cut there and gets a pass from Will Coale. Looks like wasn't able to catch it, and does knock it out of Stinnerson's hand. Gerber does. So Powell Panthers will get it. Brock Johnson will bring it up. Look like Bobcats are going to stick to that box and one. Gerber going to be glued to Erickson. It looks like Matt Lewis pull up. 15-footer shot is up, no good. Gerber and Erickson both fighting for the rebound there. Erickson's shot is up and going to get fouled as he went up for the offensive board and got it. Foul, let's see who that comes up. That'll go against Gerber. Kanyon picks up his first, team's first. Send Erickson to the line where he just has the 2 points, both, or his buckets coming off of offensive boards.
Makes his first, so 10-point game, 33-23, Bobcats trail, 7:38 left in the third period.
And makes the second. Gerber bringing it up for the Bobcats. Over to Potter. Now to Longwell, back to Potter. And he's gonna have a lane one-on-one here. Stinnerson comes in, and loses the ball as Brock Johnson comes in, knocks it away from him. And again, a lot of contact, it seems like, anytime they come over and try to double team. And Jordan now with the ball, he'll pick up his dribble, pass it up to the top to Lewis. Lewis now over to Johnson. Johnson's gonna drive in, good contest by Potter, and Gerber comes away with it. Now over to Howell. Howell to Potter. Now over to Will. Will Coale drive in, and he's going to get the ball. No, Will's going to hang on to it, tries to pass it over to Gerber, and Stinnerson comes away with a steal. So 3 possessions, no shots yet for Bobcats. Erickson now with the ball. Hand off to Lewis. And back to Erickson. And kick out to Jordan. Jordan with another 3. Shot is up, no good. Will Coale comes down with the rebound. And now over to Andrue Howell. We're in 2-man game between him and Potter. Andrew's going to step into another 3. Shot is up and off the back of the backboard and no good.
It's unfortunate we had 2 people in good rebounding position for that one.
And now Lewis will have it. Pass into Stinnerson at the free throw line. Now over to Jordan. Now over to Brock Johnson. Brock Johnson drives in, kicks over to Stinnerson. Stinnerson, 15-foot jump shot up, no good. Brody Potter comes down with it. Get it back to Gerber. And now over to Will Coale. Kind of a slow start to this third quarter for both teams. Now to Howell. Howell looking for a little 2-man game here. Now over to Jhett. Jhett pass into Potter, and then he gets a stolen. So Johnson sticking to the 4.2 steals per game.
He's already got 4.
Yeah, and shot is up, no good. Ball's on the ground, and
they kicked it
twice. It looked like it got kicked there by Stinnerson a couple times, but Erickson ends up coming away with it. Now Stinnerson drives in, kicks out to Jordan. Jordan steps into another 3. Shot is up and good.
That's his third. 37-23. Bobcats still scoreless in the quarter.
Now Jhett. Nice pass there from Gerber into Jhett. Jhett pulls up, jump shots up, no good. And Stinnerson comes away with it. And now back up to Brock Johnson, back to Erickson. Erickson's going to drive in, shot is up and good for Erickson.
23-39.
And Will Coale with it now, 16-point deficit for the Bobcats. Andrue Howell with it, back over to Will Coale. And now 2-man game. Will Coale steps into the 3. Shot is up, too long, and comes down to Jordan. So Bobcats kind of settling right now, not moving the ball too much. Jordan with it, pass up to Johnson up the top of the key. Now over to Lewis. Lewis, who knocked down a couple 3s in that second quarter as well. Will Coale gets it. And again, I'd like to see the Bobcats run some transition offense too. We get the rebound and then we just kind of hang on to it, let everybody get set up, and we're fast enough that I think we get a couple quick shots up. But Jhett Longwell to Will Coale, now to Potter. Potter over to Gerber. 2-man game between them, now over to Jhett. Jhett tries to pass it in to Potter, and ball gets stolen by Jordan. Good defense there by Jhett Longwell, but shot is up and good for Jordan.
18-point game, timeout Bobcats, 41-23, 3:50 left in the third period.
Yeah, not a great start for the Bobcats. With that, we're going to get a timeout along with the Bobcats. We'll be right back after this.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, and we join action right after the timeout. Hasty and Del Dukes in for Coale and Howell. Pass over to Jhett Longwell. Potter doing a good job working inside there. Just kind of some tough angle. Yeah.
Couldn't get him the ball.
Now to Hasty. And yeah, now I almost feel like they need to be a little bit more patient on that to kind of see what good drive in by Del Duke. Shot is up, no good. Jordan comes down with the rebound, and now they're out to the races. And back to Johnson, and Potter meets him at the rim, blocks it. Del Duke's gonna come away with it. Gonna have numbers. Gets out to Potter. Potter hesitate, dribbled. He was going to drive in. He's going to get an offensive foul. Kind of saw that one coming for a while as
10
Erickson
seconds.
steps in and takes the charge.
Yeah, he didn't walk away without a little bit soreness. He's kind of taking the breath.
Yeah, that one made the sternum hurt a little bit probably. So Potter's going to come out with his second foul, team's second of the quarter, and he'll come in for Potter. And looks like Bobcats are going to go to man-to-man now. Del Dukes on Erickson. Get into Stinnerson up to the high post. Now to Lewis. Lewis going to drive in. Shot is up and good. Tough shot by Lewis. Now over to Gerber. Gerber and Longwell going to run two-man game. Now to Monty Dukes. Backdoor cut by Hasty. Kicks out to Dell. Now to Gerber. Gerber going to drive in left-handed, kick over to Hasty. Now over to Del Dukes. Dell in the corner. Three is up.
Short.
And no good. And Brock Johnson comes down with the rebound. And again, and Del Dukes gets the steal as Brock Johnson tries to hand it off to Erickson. Shot is up and good for Del Dukes. So finally on the board for the Bobcats in this third quarter. Almost nearly 6 minutes gone by, and just their first bucket in the game. Now over to quarter, thanks. And Stinnerson now with it. Back to Brock Johnson up the top of the key. And Brock Johnson's going to have a lane as he drives in. Shot is up, no good. Get a foul there. And that'll go against Jhett. Just Jett's first foul. Team's third. Send Brock Johnson to the line.
2 minutes left in the third quarter. Scores 25-43, 18-point lead for the Panthers.
And Brock's first is up and good. And now a little change here as Queen comes in along with Prater. And Ellis Weber into the game for the first time. He'll come in for Gerber. And second one for Johnson is up and good.
Back to a 20-point lead for the Panthers.
And Ellis Weber brings it up, gets it to Del Dukes. Del's going to drive in, left hand, drives in. Shot is up and good as Del Dukes makes another bucket. Definitely hung on the rim for a little longer than I'd have liked, but it went in. Erickson now with the ball, gets it to Queen. Queen pass into Schwan. Schwan quick up off the glass. Shot is up and good.
It's a 20-point lead.
And Hasty now with it, gets it back to Del Dukes. Del now up to Monty. Backdoor cut from
Nice.
Zach Hasty. And Zach's going to get called for a travel. That one, he maybe could have just let his momentum bring him and had a reverse layup, I think.
That's what I think. If he would have done it, he just needed to just dribble once more step, and it was right there.
And Erickson with the ball. He'll kick out to Brock Johnson. Brock Johnson now out to Jhett. And Prater had the ball, gets it off to Queen. Queen shot is up and good.
22-point lead.
Yeah, 49-27, under a minute left here in the third quarter. Jhett, Longwell, Del Dukes set to run the two-man game. Monty Dukes and Weber now. Over to Jhett. Jhett now to Hasty. Hasty, deep three. Shot is up off the front of the rim, and Queen comes down with the rebound. Not a lot of offensive boards for the Bobcats today either. Brock Johnson now with it to Erickson. Erickson, good defense there by the Bobcats, both Del and Zach Hasty blocking him. Yeah, they really did. And now to Del Dukes. Del Dukes pull-up jump shot up, no good. Queen comes down with another board, gets it to Prater. Prater driving up the far side, drive through the middle lane, tries to get it to Brock Johnson, and Del Dukes comes away with
left.
it.
4, 3.
And ball just gets knocked away. Brock Johnson just there the whole time, just pestering.
1 second. Bobcats remain.
Right, Cody Bomengen, I think, was set to check in about 2 minutes ago, and there's just no stoppage in play, just back and forth. 49-27, Bobcats trailing this one. Gonna have to be a quick shot here. Shoot it, and Bomengen's shot is up and off the front of the rim, no good. So at the end of 3, Powell Panthers 49, Bobcats 27. We're gonna take a quick timeout, get a word from our sponsors. We'll be back for the fourth and final quarter here for Bobcat basketball right after this.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
All right, and we're back here. We join action just a few seconds into this fourth quarter. Sinnerson with it, tries to pass it into Jhett Schwan. Jhett Schwan throws it off of Monty Duke's chest. Will go out of bounds off of Monty. Just 10 seconds gone by. Bobcats trailing this one by 22. Gonna have to fight back hard in this fourth quarter. And again, just the intensity and level of play, just a weird feel. Travis, we were kind of talking about in the break. Just I don't know if it's kind of just the knowing of, tournament plays coming and you want to save your best for then or what, I'm not sure. But Erickson drives in, gets a shot up, no good, but gets his own rebound.
Yeah, good solid play there. Del Dukes drives. Oh, gets fouled by...
That'd be on the floor as well.
Yeah, it's going to be Schwan.
Be on Jhett Schwan, just his second, team's first of the quarter. And Zach Hasty tries to get it into Monty Dukes, gets stolen away by Erickson. Erickson's going to try to take it coast to coast, and he does. Shot is up and good.
27-53.
Now up to Bomengen. Bomengen going to drive baseline, spin move there. And going to need somebody to come over and help, but coach is going to call a timeout. So with that, not quite a minute gone by here in the fourth quarter. Bobcats going to take a quick timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be right back after this.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back after the quick timeout. 53-27, Bobcats trail in this one. And Bobcats will get the ball as they call the timeout. Zach Casey now gets it into Monty Dukes, almost gets knocked away. And again, Bobcats have not had an easy pass even, everything is just being contested. Now Monty Dukes, backdoor there by Zach Casey. Monty Dukes head fake, shot is up, no good. Jordan blocks him. Prater, Monty, both diving after the ball. It'll go off of Prater, and Bobcats will maintain possession. And Bomengen now with the ball. He'll pass it over to Del Dukes. Now over to Ellis. Ellis handoff to Bomengen. Bomengen tries the good spin move there. Shot is up and no good. Prater comes down with the rebound for the Panthers. Pass it up to Erickson, and then Del Dukes will knock it out of bounds. And Panthers will maintain possession. Potter and Longwell set to come in as Schwan and Prater come off for the Panthers. So do Bomengen and Hasty for the Bobcats. Erickson will pass it up to Brock Johnson. Gets it back up to the top of the key now to Stinnerson. Stinnerson now to Brock Johnson. Brock, spin move and shot is up and good for two. And Del Dukes bring it up for Bobcats. Gets it to Potter. And now two-man game between Potter and Longwell. And get a blocking foul on Erickson. Move there as Erickson does that a lot. I know in the number of years I've watched, he gets in there, and I agree that that shouldn't be an offensive foul. So glad they didn't call it. Oh man, tough call there, or tough pass from Dell trying to get it into Longwell. Just put a little too much oomph behind it, so it goes out of bounds. And Jordan will take it out for the Panthers. Erickson did pick up his third foul with that foul on Potter. Second team foul. Erickson going to get all the way to the rim. Shot is up, and he's going to count it. Seemed like an early whistle, but we're going to count that shot. It's good. Foul's going to be on Jhett. Be his second and team's first. And Erickson really, kind of after they got out of that box and one, he's taking advantage of it. And shot is up and good.
Yeah, he's definitely had a better half.
Yeah, he's got 11 points in the half. Del Dukes now with it. Screen and roll between him and Monty Dukes. Kick out to Jhett Longwell. Now over to Weber. Weber's going to drive left hand. Shot is up. Oh my gosh, halfway down, no good. And then Del Dukes tries to save it, but does stay to the Bobcats. So seniors will come in. Coale, Andrue, and Kanyon, Gerber for Dell, Monty, and Weber. 5:43 left here in this fourth quarter, 58-27. Tough pass across to Andrue. Andrue into Jhett. Jhett now, little turnaround, jump shots up, and good. Good shot there by Jhett Longwell. He's finding something in that little baby hook. First points there for the Bobcats in this quarter now, as they have come few and far between
the whole second
in this half. Yeah. Now back out to Erickson. Erickson with the three. Shot is up and is good for Erickson.
It's now a 32-point lead, 61-29.
And let's see here as they run two-man game. Andrew Howell steps back. Another three is up, no good. And Erickson will come down with the offensive board. And Gerber's going to get a foul away from, a few feet away from the hoop.
72?
Something like that. And Brock Johnson will have it now, 61-29. Bobcats trailing this one with under 5 minutes left in the ball game. Lewis with the ball. Kick out to Brock Johnson. Brock head fakes. Just that little hesitation, man. He gets another quick step, and Jhett Longwell is going to pick up his third foul, team's third. We'll send Brock to the line, where he's 2 of 2 so far.
How many points he had
He
tonight?
has 12 points so far. And first one is up and no good. Keeps it 61-29. And next one for Brock is up and good. Will Coale bring it up for the Bobcats. Pass over to Gerber. Gerber, Jhett. Now over to Howell. Howell over to Coale. Now two-man game between him and Potter. Backdoor good cut there by Jhett Longwell. Just missed
wide
him.
open, yeah.
Now Howell and Gerber will run two-man game. Now back out to Potter. Backdoor cut by Will Coale. Good head fake there. Shot is up, no good. Jhett Longwell comes down with the rebound. Shot is no good. And Lewis will come down with the rebound for the Panthers. Johnson now with it. Tries to pass it outside to Erickson's hand. It'll go out of bounds. So Bobcats will get possession here. Still 62-29. 354-ish or 9. Oh, the 8-ish, yeah. So Bobcats with the ball now. Howell and Potter, and a steal here by Johnson as he'll go up and two-hand dunk by Brock Johnson.
Now he's now got
64-29.
5 steals.
Yeah. And Will Coale step back 3 is up, no good. Brock Johnson comes down with the rebound, and he'll get on the ground. Gerber now gets it, passes it out to Howell. Now over to Will Coale. Will Coale head fake, drives in. Oh, there he was. That's Jhett still there. And will go in. Ball go off of the Panthers. Will stay with the Bobcats. Gerber will take it out 64-29. Not what the Bobcats wanted to end regular season on for sure in this game. Now out to Will. And Will's going to get fouled. That'll go against Lewis. Be his first, team's third. And Panthers will kind of clear off bench here. So you'll see Schwann, Griffin, Queen. Don't have 32 in there, and Prater. Can't remember his 32. I know he's number 25 in JV, but he's 32 here. Is he?
Jackson Hancock.
Hancock, okay. Gerber now with it. Over to Will. Will's going to drive in, crossover, kick over to Potter. And Potter now spin move, nice drive move. In, up and in for 2. Makes it 64-31. And looks like Bobcats will let the seniors kind of finish out this game here, or maybe get ball gets on the ground.
Trying to
and how is that not
kick.
a kick?
It is a kick.
When he extends
kicking.
his feet and kicks it, I just don't understand how that's twice we've seen that, and they're going to let the ball. It does go to the Bobcats, but yeah, I don't think you can just grab it with your feet. But
no.
I'm also not a soccer player, so I don't really know. And I wasn't good at the hacky sack either, if you're wondering. Gerber now with it. Hand off to Will. Drive in. Spin move, gets it off to Potter. Potter's going to drive right-hand side. Ball's going to get knocked away by Prater. And Hancock gets it up. Prater up and in for 2. 66-31, 2:20 left. Will Coale going to drive in. Shot is up and good for Will Coale, so he's going to get an and one opportunity. That foul will go against Prater.
66-33, 2:11 on the clock, 4th quarter.
And Will's free throw is up and good, so next on that one. And Prater will bring the ball up for Panthers. He'll pass the ball over to Griffin. And now to Queen. Queen's going to step back. He'll shoot the 3. 3 is up, no good. Griffin comes down with the rebound, and Will Coale is going to be called for the foul.
Bobcats, 4th foul.
And Griffin will take the ball out for the Panthers.
2 minutes left in the game.
Kick out to Schwann. Bobcats trail by 32. Gets it back to Queen. Queen pull-up jump shot. Shot is up, no good. Potter comes down with the rebound. Over to Will Coale. Will baseball pass up to Andrue. Andrue now into Jhett. Will Coale cutting through the middle. Shot is up and good, and gets another and one opportunity for Will Coale. And that'll be the second on Prater. And free throw for him is up and off the back of the rim. And Hancock comes down with the rebound, gets it to Queen. And Queen will just take it all the way. Shot is up, no good, and then call a foul late in this one. Looks like that'll be on Andrue Howell, I believe.
I don't know if he came down on an ankle or...
Yeah, I don't know. And the ref was taking an extra look there at Andrue for some reason, but he is going to stay down. So with that, we're going to take an injury timeout. We'll be right back after this.
Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vickland Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vickland Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
All right, and after the injury timeout, Queen was able to come off with a little bit of assistance, and so Jordan will check in for him to shoot his free throws. And yeah, 30-point game here, just over 90 seconds left in the game. Jordan's free throw is up and no good. And with that, the seniors will get a little standing O to come off. So Gerber, Longwell, Will, and Andrue will all come off for the Bobcats. Not probably what they wanted is for a final game for their senior night for sure, but the Dukes brothers, Hasty and Bomengen and Weber all come in. So for the second one is up and good for Jordan. Makes it 67-36. Weber up to Dukes. Dukes now will drive baseline. Left hand up and good for Del Dukes. So Del Dukes continues a pretty good game. And Griffin now will pass it over to Hancock, over to Jordan. Jordan now to Schwann. Schwann gets it tipped away as he tries to pass it into Hancock, but Jordan comes away with it. Now to Prater. Prater now is going to hit Griffin, and Griffin, who, like I said, can light up. Oh, air ball there, but Cody Bomengen comes down with the rebound. He'll pass up to Weber. Less than a minute left in the game here. Monty Duke steps back three. Shot is up and no good. Hasty comes down with the rebound, gets it to Cody. Cody Bomengen's three is up, no good. And rebound comes down to Prater. Del Duke's going to fight for the ball, almost gets it. And Griffin comes away with the ball. Passes over to Jhett Schwann. Jhett Schwann drives in, now kicks it out to Prater. Prater thinks about the three, tries to pass it. Del Dukes comes away with another steal. So Del's done his share of steals today as well. Zach Hasty now with it. Thinks about the deep three. He's going to drive in, and he's going to get a travel call. I think that's about his third travel call he's had today, just taking extra steps as he gets into the lane.
I just think if he would go in, just jump stop there and, you know, elevate, I think we'd have a lot more success with that. He tries to sometimes go a little further than he needs to.
Yeah. And Griffin now will come out. Looks like they're just going to hang on to the ball. And looks like the Dukes brothers will set one more trap to try to get it. Cody and Monty now, and Jordan will pass it to Griffin. Griffin will go in, and he'll score a bucket there on the buzzer to finish it off. Makes it a 69-38 game, a 31-point loss there for the Bobcats as they celebrate senior night here on their regular season home game. However, starting 3A regionals will begin, and it will be right here in Thermopolis. And it sounds like 7 p.m. Is that what he said was for the game?
Yeah, that's what I think. With us being the home team, we'll get the last one. But I think they might have an 8:30 game.
Oh,
so
okay. So we'll have a later game, maybe not the last game.
Yeah, I think we'll get the 7 o'clock game, and then I think there is one more game after that.
All right. So Lady Cats will play at 5:30 and Bobcats will play at 7. Sounds like Lady Cats will play against Mountain View. Bobcats will play against Pinedale. So Bobcats have played really well, not disappointed in where they're going to set up and where they're going to play. That'll put them on the same side as Lovell as well. So Lovell and I think Lovell and Mountain View, I think, will be the other two teams on our side. So with that, I mean, good teams. I mean, there's so many scenarios, and the way this 3A this side has gone, it's just been crazy.
Who's beat? I mean, one team beats a team, and then somebody who's get crushed by the other team comes back the next week. So it's totally unpredictable. Other than I think Powell and Douglas,
right? Yep, yeah, absolutely. And so with that, let me go through some stats real quick, and then we will let you go for the afternoon for the Powell Panthers. Lewis knocking down those 2 threes and a couple other buckets, scoring 10 points. Johnson scoring 14 in the game. Prater with 2. Schwann with 6. Jordan knocking down 3 threes, scoring 12 points. Griffin with a bucket for 2. Erickson kind of having a big second half, scoring 18 points in the game, and then Queen having 6 points for your Bobcats. Jhett Longwell scoring 4 points. Will Coale scoring 7 points. Del Dukes having a really good game, scoring 11 points in the game. Armani Dukes having 2. Potter scoring 8 and Andrue Howell hitting those 2 early threes for 6 points. So not exactly the greatest senior night, but again, the Bobcats have nothing to hang their head about this season. They've had a up and down season a little bit, but that kind of happens with youth. Not a lot of varsity experience coming into the season, so they can take some momentum. I think home crowd will help for a regional game in the evening as well. So if you're listening and you can make it to the game, one thing I will say, if you are going to plan on coming, the tickets are online is where you need to purchase them. If you go to the school's website, you'll find the link to that to purchase tickets, because they are doing them digitally this year instead of having any paper copies. So with that, make sure you check out that to get your tickets. And yeah, we will. Any closing thoughts before we get into some
like you
tournament
say,
ball?
we've the last 3 games we've lost 2 of the 3 we really shouldn't have. This one, you know, we just the matchups we get with this team, they just kind of have our number.
Right.
So I think going in, you know, we play Pinedale, which we should have beat last weekend. I think it's a definitely winnable game. I actually think we're on the better side of the bracket in regards to being able to go on to the next week. So
right.
It's just a matter of you know, playing hard.
Right, and for anybody that doesn't know, the only thing you have to do to make it to state is not the only, but the thing you have to do is you got to win 2 games. It doesn't matter in what order. It doesn't matter how you do it. You just have to win 2 games. So no matter how you do it, look at it. The biggest goal right now is, hey, we got to win 1 game because we want to be playing on Saturday, and then we want to win that one of those games while we're there, and then get placement. And then you go from there. So definitely doable for the Bobcats. It's awesome that they get to have a chance at trying to do that on their home court. And so with that, we are going to sign off. Appreciate you listening to it's Kevin Gerber here alongside Travis Bomengen on 101.7 KDNO and also on the YouTube channel WyoToday. We will see you next week for basketball. And another note, we will not be able to film those. Those will just be on the radio, or you can still watch them on YouTube. We just won't be able to film those games as NFHS owns the rights to the video on that. So just a reminder for that as well. So we will see you next week.
Health. Hot Springs Health offers complete imaging services from digital mammography, nuclear medicine, ultrasound, CT, and digital x-rays. Hot Springs Health has family practice clinics in Thermopolis, Worland, Riverton, and Shoshone. All clinics offer full-spectrum family medicine and OB care from prenatal to postpartum from our skilled providers. For more information or to schedule an appointment with one of our clinics, please call 307-864-5534.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area, and 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.